You jiggle it now. Wiggle it now, wiggle it. Now wiggle it, now wiggle it. I wanna see you jiggle it. Now get with it. I'm giggling. I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm into it. Like, hey. What up, man? We back, man. I'm back at it like a crack addict, man. It's your boy Stand on the Media. Yeah. I'm back. Yeah. What it do? I'm loud this morning. Fierce. Get it right. Stand on the Media, man. My video going crazy this morning. Bunkers. Salute to my guy. That's why we gonna run his video and not mine, because, you know, I gotta show love. Hey. Things is getting crazy out here. Wack is going to jail, and you know he gon' testify. You know we gon' testify. We gon' run this shit CS2 back. You know what I'm talking about? What up, man? Good morning, man. I'm on Demon Time Exotics YouTube right now, man. My guy say, man, Aaron the Plumber is going ape today. He going after everybody. Oh my God. Wack 100. Now Demon Time Exotics, man. What's going on, man? Shit is crazy out here in these streets, man. Golly. I'm looking for something. Hold on, y'all. Let me find what I'm looking for and we can get right to it. CS2 back to it. Right now, how it all started. Hey. I wonder if that audio is good. Now, we're going to go over everything, man. We're going to go over it all today. Good morning, beautiful people. If you are in my chat right now, unfortunately, I am not there yet because I'm looking for a video, but I will be there. So, off the back, I want to say good morning to you, beautiful people. Good morning. Yeah, I'm back, man. Oh, I'm back, man. Almost. Well, you know, I ain't 100% all the way, but I'm getting there. Oh, I got two of them I can play. What's the difference between this video and that video? I might have to double back and play that one, but we're going to double back to that. Okay, we're going to double back. We wanted, and he said, yo, my pro, here you go. Trigger warning. Okay, yeah, we're going to play that video next. Okay. We're going to play that one. What's another one? Oh, we're going to play that dumb shit too. Oh, I got some audio for y'all. Y'all big mad, huh? You think I'm your dad, huh? You broke, you can't call a cab, huh? You want me to put them drinks on your tab, huh? Good morning, man. It's Stand on the Media, man. Welcome to Stand on the Media, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up to this live, man, and embracing your boy, man. Everybody that's showing love this morning on the video I posted this morning, man. Salute to you. I'm already at 1K, 1.1K to be exact. So I got to do what I got to do. I got to come back and give y'all this good content, man. This good contiana. You know what I'm saying? I got to give y'all this good contiana. You know, and if you listen to it this morning, we're going to listen to it again, but we're going to listen to many other things. What we are going to do is address the 8-year-old allegations. Salute to District 13, by the way. They over there big screaming, man. Why ain't nobody running the content? What's up? You know, Loose Cannon said what he said, you know. Why ain't nobody running? We was the first ones to say it. Yeah, we was the first ones to get on that, to expose that. Now ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Golly. Let me vote. I want to vote on my own poll. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I voted on my own poll. Good morning to the team. Golly, everybody pulled up in the Chizat. D Twins in the building. Aaron at the police station right now on Demon Time, boy. Man, he better leave my guy Demon Time alone. fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't at 5 minutes yet. Let me start cussing. Big Sherm, what it do? What it do? You slew foot mother. You my guy though, so I can't even go in on you like that. Jonas. I can never say your first name, Jonas. But what up, Jonas? D13 is in the building. Is that SS? The beautiful SS is in the building, y'all. District 13 family member right there. She never talks to me when I'm over there, but I got nothing but love for her. Salute to SS in the chat, though. The lovely SS, by the way. Steffi Weffy. Good morning, Queen. How you doing, beautiful? So happy to see you. The Spy 7. Wow, we got a spy in the building. That's what's up. Salute to the Spy in the building. We got to show him some love. Because we got a number of spies in the building. So, CS2 Bat been spinning. He's been windmilling. He's been doing a whole lot of stuff, man. Rabbit got the gun. D13. It's the click. Niggas is active with that gangsta shit. We turn it up. I wish I had Duke right now. I love Duke, man. Duke. As soon as I get home to LA, I'm a few people, man. I'm gonna reach out to them off the bat. Tell them I'm pulling up, so they can meet the man behind the voice, the man behind the mic, the man behind stand on it and straight no chase, so they can meet me. I'm an in-person type of person, though. You know, I'm not really a phone person. That's why this right here took me a little while to adjust. Whether I didn't think I can do it, I just had to adjust to being, you know, on the microphone, communicating, and blah blah blah. Because I'm a more in person type of person. But there's a few people with District 13 that as soon as I touch down, I'm gonna reach out to immediately. Yeah, not immediately. Immediately. Pull up. Let's politic. Let's really talk. But anyway, salute to the whole District 13 family, the whole team. Phoenix J, that's my girl. Again, but happy belated Mother's Day to you and all the mothers out there. Today is Stand On It Media's mantra. It's my movement. I started it a few weeks ago. It's called Pay It Forward Monday. If somebody can put it in the chat for me, man, I would appreciate it. And it's Stand On It Media, Pay It Forward Monday. It's really something. It's nothing nothing crazy, nothing you got to brag about. It doesn't have to be somebody that you know. It can be a total stranger. Just pay it forward, man. If it's buying somebody something to eat, the car in front of you, coffee, doing something nice for someone that can't do it themselves, money, health, whatever the case may be. Picking up an old lady's medicine from the pharmacy. Just pay it forward Monday. That's what Pay It Forward Monday is. We just want you to pay it forward, an act of kindness. That's what I'm asking for. So, salute to Pay It Forward Monday. Slim Gang TV is in the building. Slim Gang, gang, gang. What it is. Kid the Barber, what it do, man? It was a long weekend, wasn't it? I didn't think we would ever get here, but we're here, though. I gave people time to do what they needed to do in this space. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not in no competition with nobody. No. Only competition I see is myself, but I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Pause. I got to hit that with a pause. I don't even play the pause game, but I felt there was a need to pause. You know what I'm talking about? My girl, Shawana, not here, but salute to Shauna from the 504. Salute to you, Queen. You probably sleeping. She be working them 12-12s, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she probably getting her some good rest. But I know you'll watch this later, so salute to you, Queen. Enough of what is it? The salutations is what they call it. The salutations. Can I get everybody to hit that like button, though, please, before we get started? Can we hit that like button? We will get to this 8-year-old allegation content. What I do need, though, is somebody can help me and then send it to me on Instagram, because I didn't have time to look at it. Because I really do this shit spur of the moment. I got to get more organized. Who want to be a secretary for a nigga? Let's work. But no, I need somebody to find the audio of Loose Cannon talking about, the 9-year-old whispering the girl in R&B's ear thing. Can if somebody knows where that is and what that is, can they send that to me on Instagram? Because I want to play both side by side. I would definitely appreciate that, man. Chicken Man in the building, man. Salute to my guy, Chicken Man, man. What it do? District 13, listen. District 13 is a movement. We a family on all different facets, all different walks of life. We all do our own different things. We are free people, but we all have love and respect and admiration for each other. There's no hating and backbiting over there. We done got rid of all that type of shit. And it's genuine love and support. Whether we talk to each other on a regular basis or barely talk to each other at all, it's still a common ground, a common respect for your common man and woman over there. And I got to get at the Phoenix and Danny for building a platform like that, and Rocksteady, 313, who else? Chicken Man, Duke, SS. Who else am I missing, man? The whole squad, man. It's just a lot. The team is big. Justin, salute to Justin, by the way. Yeah, my man, Florida boy, my guy, Florida boy. It's a I don't want to say a collective, because there's this group called the Collective that want to be us so bad. They want to be us so bad that they just assemble anybody that got an issue with us and bring them to the team, And then, and it just don't work. It don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that collective shit don't hit the same. That's all I'm saying. District 13 is a movement. It hit different. Yeah. I'm on my Charleston White shit this morning. It just hit different when you say District 13. When you say the collective, you be like, cards, coins, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't compete where you can't compare. District 13 is different. Yeah. Still alive. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Good morning, everybody that pulled up. My guy Duke is in the building. I wish I had you up here to sing the anthem. Damn. But we gonna figure it out, Duke. We gonna get you up here and we gonna rock out. I really rock with Duke, man. Duke a good dude, man. Duke a family man. He a nigga that's tapped in. He ain't scared to bust you when your mom, if need be. And he'll tell you God bless you all at the same time. Boy, he a cold nigga. I'm telling you, that's my guy. On my mama. You feel me? Yeah, man. All right. I see you, man. Look, Phoenix J on top of shit around here. She don't be playing. You know what I'm talking about? She getting on niggas' heads like, play that content. Stop playing out here. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Phoenix J. Real Pacoima gangster. Gang member. She a family woman now, but yeah, don't get the P fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, we're gonna get to this content, man. Sit back, relax. Oh, Selena, I see you, Queen. How you doing? Good morning. Who else in the building, man? We got, man, everybody pulling up and showing out. Yeah, I love that. They can't stop this shit. Fuck wrong with them. But anyway, man, we're gonna run that content that I posted this morning, man. I didn't react to it. I just wanted to play it, man, because when somebody be cooking like my man was cooking on here, I hate to talk over the audio like that, giving my own perspective, especially when he's knocking it out the park and he's hitting and highlighting all the shit that I've been hitting and highlighting on this entire time. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's more than about a nigga working. Let me just say that. This is deeper than that. They using our people against us, and these suckers don't have no problem doing the dirty work. So if this is what y'all gonna do, we at least need to make sure that the people are informed of who you are. Straight up. But let's get to it.
And I hesitate to even open this can of worms, but we have reason to be skeptical about your statements about Big U, because you
please let me know, y'all, if y'all can hear everything good.
Telling the story about how Big U basically got Nipsey killed or whatever.
Today, we're going to unravel a subject that, unfortunately, is quite prevalent in the daily lives of many. Manipulation. This form of negative social influence reveals how individuals or organizations use subtle tactics to gain control and advantage over others.
Some things that he initiates, so then that backlash falls back on me and get myself out the way. I really believe that his mission was to come in, infiltrate, think he can utilize me for my resources.
You're talking about loose cannon?
Yeah, try to get me to
You talk about loose cannon?
include myself
You talk about
in
loose
some
cannon?
things that he
Shut up.
initiates. We don't care. If you come playing, you will get played with. 63, 53, 43, 33, 23. You know, any of them, like, bro, your chin is working. But what he should have known is the minute he started doing what he's doing.
Talking about the brawl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I walked away. Nah, brother. You not pulling me into that. You not pulling my team into that.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Are you allowed to secretly record people? Can you use your phone? Can you use the audio capture and secretly record? Is it legal to do that? We're going to unpack and answer all of those questions in this whiteboard video. First, going to examine the basic law regarding recording confidential communication. We're then going to break down what is and is not a confidential communication so you know what you can record and what you can't record. And finally, we'll unpack what to do if you've recorded somebody in violation of law. My office has received hundreds of phone calls up and down the state of California. California Penal Code, Section 632, subsection A, says that it's against the law. Specifically, it says, a person who intentionally and without the consent of all parties to a confidential communication uses an electronic recording device to eavesdrop upon or record the confidential communication shall be punished by a fine or a short jail sentence.
In 2024, the month of December to be exact, what started as a routine podcast taping at the No Jumper studio spiraled into a violent street brawl, leaving 2 men bloodied and 1 paralyzed, shocking the
If you've
hip-hop
been trying
media
to lose
world
weight
with
and
more
have
questions than answers. But beneath the chaos and the fists, something more deliberate was captured by a camera no one expected to matter. A signal, a foot tap, and at the center of it all, Cass Jones, aka Wack 100. The brawl itself wasn't random. It was strategic, orchestrated, and the man everyone now blames for setting it in motion has spent the past few weeks rewriting history with every interview, live stream, and podcast appearance he can get. This documentary reveals how Wack 100 has used lies, manipulation, and deflection to cover up his alleged role in the attack, and how that same deception may soon cost him everything. From misleading the public to attempting to mislead the federal government, Wack 100 is playing a dangerous game, and he is out of his league. Cass Jones, the man known as Wack 100, is a music manager turned internet personality. He's managed rap stars like
Man, I hope y'all can hear me. The internet tripping. Hold on. If y'all can hear me, if this shit get to tripping, man, I'm gonna go live from my phone. I don't know if this is the internet though. I don't know if this is the internet or my page got flagged. What the fuck is going on? Let me see if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Somebody tell me in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. Cause my internet fine. Look at the health of my life. Can y'all hear me? You can hear me, right? I know. Yeah, that ain't me. That's that nigga. I don't think I got flagged or nothing. I just think that's his video tripping. Hold on, let me go back and see what happened.
The man known as Wack 100 is
See if
a
it'll
music
play.
manager turned internet personality. He's managed rap stars like The
It's
Game
playing.
and Blueface, but these days he's more famous for starting fights online
Let's see if
and
that
picking
fixed
Big
it.
U off the streets than launching careers. A frequent guest on Vlad TV, No Jumper, and DJ Academic platforms, Wack has carved out a reputation as the go-to voice for hip-hop gossip, gang politics, and controversy. But on that December night, he wasn't just a commentator. He was allegedly a participant, and for the first time, the evidence directly contradicts the persona he's tried to sell.
I think I know what's
Footage
going
shows
on with
Wack
it.
100 standing with a group of men near the No Jumper parking lot. One of them was a man now identified as the fake Loose Cannon, an impersonator using the name of a known icon in the music industry. It appears that Wack leans in, tips his weight, and taps the foot of the fake Loose Cannon. What follows is immediate and violent, a brutal assault on two men caught entirely off guard. The tap wasn't innocent, it was a signal, and in
Facts.
code, a signal like that can mean only one thing: go. For the victims, the attack came out of nowhere, but for Wack, it was premeditated, caught on tape, and undeniable. But almost immediately, Wack went on the offensive, not physically this time, but digitally. The very next day, he
Digitally,
hopped
I
on
like that,
YouTube with a
digitally.
story that defied the footage. He claimed that the two men had threatened him by yelling out gang sets. He implied that the fake Loose Cannon acted in defense for his protection.
Lou says, so you came up here for content, right? He says, well, however you want to put it, cuz.
How'd they come up here for content when they didn't have anybody
You're
filming?
missing the point. That ain't what that mean.
What's
right?
the content then?
Look, content means you can have a camera or your ass can be content, right?
That ain't
so
what
Luce
that
tells
mean.
him, you came up here for content, right? He says back to Luce, whatever, cuz, how you want to put it, on gangster. Luce says, nigga, this is on neighborhood, okay? In this jungle, Adam, anything gangster crip, anything neighborhood crip is automatically enemies.
I heard.
Guess what?
We had a whole cigarette thing here.
Now, guess what? That's crip situation going on, right?
In Wack's version, he wasn't a conspirator. He was the target, the victim. But something didn't quite add up. If he was scared, why was he the one giving signals? Why did he entertain the victim seconds before the attack began?
He should have known the day of the no jumper stuff. He should have known. And I don't know why his light didn't go off. He should have known that day. Because I did something that day.
I got all the videos ready.
Should have told him what you doing is not gonna work. See,
I wonder if HoneyBook has any new clients for me today.
I wonder where my best leads come from.
Man, don't worry about all that. Let's go.
he was trying to, I guess from the looks like, bait people in. But when he called one,
Boy, that nigga trying hard as hell to change his image, though. Look at them glasses. Boy, look at them glasses. That don't look like the nigga that be screaming on the dead homies. Yeah, that don't look like the nigga that be screaming on the dead homies. He look like that nigga that be looking for them pig feet and claw knuckles. Yeah.
guys, right? You know what the guys told him?
Golly.
Wack called me and canceled. Right?
This
Now, I
nigga
never
Wack.
told
Look at this
Lieutenant
nigga
I
Wack.
called the guy and canceled because
He is the worst type of narcissist, man. Straight up. Worst type of narcissist, man. He don't care about nothing. He gonna lie and spin and lie. At this point, man, people gotta understand. Man, he done gave up on trying to do the right thing, be a genuine person, a real person. You know what I'm saying? With any morals or integrity. He done gave that shit up a long time ago. So anybody out there expecting anything different, you crazy. You got to look at it from the lens of this dude right here is the pure definition of selling your soul to the devil for clout, fame. The nigga was so jealous and envious of Big U. He sat next to him on every interview, throating him, but at the same time having a knife behind his back ready to cut him because he working, getting information on him. And he done did it for what, 2-3 years now, and finally put him in jail. Because of jealousy and envy, wanting to be something that he ain't. You know, the feds, they welcomed the man with open arms. The streets didn't. Del Dog didn't trust the nigga. He didn't get on the phone with the nigga. Del Dog from Main Street, he knew something was up with the streets read right through his ass. But the feds, they welcomed him with open arms. You can do our bidding. Wack don't give a damn about the culture. He don't give a damn about himself. He don't care about his artists. Look what's going on with Game. Look where Blueface is at. Like, how many examples do niggas need before they realize what they're looking at? Oh, this nigga beyond the house nigga. Oh no. He worse than the house nigga. Let's go.
You're not supposed to be up there anyway.
Then came the contradiction. On New Jumper, Wack claimed he jumped in to stop it. According to him, things could have gotten worse if not for
Listen
his
to this.
leadership.
Listen to
When I
this.
do what I'm supposed to do, everybody witnessed it. Y'all witnessed outside of No Jumper. Did I do what I was supposed to do?
You didn't do anything.
No,
Facts.
bullshit. Oh, bullshit. I
Facts.
stopped some shit. Wack.
He said he stopped some shit. All he did was stop Loose Cannon from doing something Loose Cannon wasn't about to do. If he really think we believe Loose Cannon was going to shoot anybody that day, you crazy. Because he's working too. Now, the feds ain't going to overlook that. See, they may overlook the pistol whipping and the stripping. You know, I'm talking about his handlers. Not the other agencies that seen that shit and was like, something ain't right here. Or the agencies that put Loose Cannon on Wack. See, they gonna overlook what Loose Cannon did. They ain't overlooking what Wack did. Wack ain't stopped shit. He just wanted it to be on the record of him saying stop. If you wanted to stop something, you would have stopped it from getting to where it got. Why he keep thinking we stupid? You ain't stopping a motherfucking thing. You might as well let them pop him. They did everything else. They stripped them men butt ass naked. And again, on the record, Jay Reed was involved. He was a part of the thing. Marciano, I can't say that he is or he isn't, but I listened to that phone call. I got questions. I do. I ain't gonna hold you. But nevertheless, it should have never went there. Whatever the play was, it shouldn't have went there. And he did nothing to stop it. He set the whole shit up. Kicked Loose by the foot, told him to go. See, what I watched the video again over and over, and I peeped. Wack stepped back the first time. And this is just my opinions. See, whatever they discussed, it should have never got to Wack having to kick Loose. I think Wack told Loose, when I step back, I'm going to say whatever, and I'm going to step back, do your thing. Loose Cannon, I think, because Loose Cannon was put on Wack to take Wack down. That's a fact. You ain't got to believe it, but I'm telling you, that's what happened. Loose wanted to get something on camera and on record. So Wack stepped back the first time. Loose didn't do nothing, which then forced Wack to kick him. Now they got you on camera kicking his foot before he take off. The feds ain't stupid. Other people may be stupid, but the feds ain't stupid. They see that. The people that's on your ass, they see that. And I think Loose did that strategically. That was strategic. Because whatever they discussed had something to do with the step back. And he stepped back one time. Luce didn't do nothing. Then he stepped back again, kicked Luce, and then boom, Luce did his thing. And I think Luce did that on purpose. He ignored him on purpose.
Did I not?
When you lined up?
Did I not?
When you lined up?
You mean stopped it? You telling me I didn't stop nothing?
Kid the barber, salute my guy.
That we didn't see.
Niggs, salute.
Out there with this weenie, the PDF file, J. Reed. Y'all telling me?
You knew he was a PDF before y'all did business together. So, here at Stand on the Media, man, listen. I ain't playing no games. I ain't writing nobody narratives that I don't believe in myself. Or I don't support myself. I'm not doing any of that for anybody. You knew what J. Reed was before y'all even did business. That was your insurance card to make sure that he stayed in line. So now you screaming this PDF shit. But you wasn't screaming that when y'all was sitting at dinner together. It was all love then. Hugs and rainbows. Crazy. Look at Vlad, the most uncomfortable. That nigga look uncomfortable as shit. Look at Vlad. Golly.
Allegedly, you could get sued.
No, you're a motherfucking liar.
Adam the Mason. Look at Adam the Mason.
Footage says otherwise.
Watch
Wack
this.
was there before, during, and after the assault. At no point does he attempt to pull anyone away. Adam 22, founder of No Jumper, reportedly confronted Wack privately. Sources claim Adam was furious, saying Wack used his platform to orchestrate street drama. From that moment on, Adam 22 began distancing himself from the beating. And Wack, he began doubling down.
It's not me getting beat up. Who gives a f? It's the fact that this assault took place at my facility in the first place.
First of all, let's backtrack.
Let's backtrack.
You made me aware it was somebody back there.
Oh.
Exactly, because I saw them outside.
Pass the buck.
I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to call Wack, let him know there's a couple guys outside.
Lush just waiting on his next hit. It's crazy.
Wack didn't run out on no bullshit.
Right, but the people that you invited are the ones who got involved in this bullshit. And
that's
from
a
my
fact.
Perspective, this is all like a big PR thing. Because why was somebody filming before it even started?
Wait, I don't listen.
Yeah, why was they filming from the gate? You see a girl filming and somebody else filming. I mean, look, they are content creators. You know, I hate to say this because they might try to use it, but they are content creators, so they can say, you know, maybe that was why they was recording. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you can't explain why you kicked this foot, bro. You can't explain how you saying you stopped some shit right after you said the very next day, when you step back, your goons go. And Adam was talking about get him, whatever he was saying. The nigga Adam was saying, like, the next day it was all love, it was all hee hee ha ha. This shit got real. Now you switching it up, man. I stopped it. I stopped it. All you did was stop Loose Cannon from doing something I don't think Loose Cannon was even gonna do. I don't even know if them was real thingy things. Those could have legitimately been props. Cause y'all are working for them people now. Let's not leave that part out. So you didn't stop nothing. You just wanted it on the record that you were screaming stop. You disappeared like a genie. Yeah. But when you step back, your goons go.
Can't tell you that.
Well, you know, human nature is that there's a bunch of clout chasing going on. If you're going to punch somebody in the face, you tell your friend to film beforehand.
Well,
that's some clout
this.
chasing
Let me
shit.
ask you a question.
That's somebody
That's a fact.
I'm putting the video out from
Loose
the
Cannon
beginning.
was supposed to come up here and meet me on my way out because we driving to Vegas.
Wack can't wait to tell. They say he went up there the next day and told.
The turning point came when federal charges were filed against the fake loose cannon in early 2025. The charges included conspiracy, robbery, assault, and connections to a wider investigation. And suddenly, Wack changed his narrative again. He claimed that the fake loose cannon was working alone, that he never endorsed the violence, and that he himself had become the victim of collateral damage. It was no longer "I stopped the fight." It became "I was set up." But digital evidence tells a different story. Footage, audio, location pings, all of it places Wack at the scene, before the fight, during the attack, and in communication with key players afterwards. Reverse psychology is Wack's new weapon. In every interview, he flips the narrative, accusing others of the very same things that he did.
Yeah.
Your clubhouse people call?
So definitely.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
see?
Spies, exposers. Yeah,
Spies.
I can show you.
So this is a Wack 100 play the whole time.
No, I don't have to.
They thought
You didn't even explicitly tell him to do this call to the lawyer?
He just told them what happened on
Y'all
Clubhouse and
think
they
I'm
did it.
playing?
He told them what happened on Clubhouse and they did it.
Bro, they go to fucking work.
He claims that the fake loose cannon was trying to drag him into crimes, but Wack was already there from the moment he tapped that foot. He was in it. Even YouTube commenters who once supported Wack are now asking if he was innocent. Why lie?
That part.
The problem for Wack isn't public perception. It's federal prosecution.
Black
Federal
Caesar
agents
salute, my bro.
aren't influencers. They don't fall for PR spin. They are trained in surveillance, behavior analysis, phone triangulation, and AI assistance evidence review. And U.S. attorneys? These are Ivy League educated professionals with years of courtroom experience. They specialize in catching people who think they are smarter than the law. Wack may have fooled a few YouTube creators and commenters, but he's not going to fool the feds. What Wack has done is an attempt to obstruct the truth. He lied about being targeted, lied about de-escalating, and lied about his role. And while social media might let it slide, the justice system doesn't. In court, every lie becomes a breadcrumb, every deleted post becomes a red flag, and every contradiction becomes a crack in the defense. The fake loose cannon is already facing time, and Wack, he might just be next in line. What makes this more tragic is how avoidable it all was. Wack didn't have to lie, but once he started, he couldn't stop. In trying to control the narrative, he exposed his own. His greatest weapon, his voice, has now become the very thing that could get him indicted. This isn't Clubhouse. This isn't Instagram. This is the federal court system. Wack 100 once built his name on his ability to talk, but the problem with talking too much is eventually you talk yourself into trouble. The brawl was caught on camera, the lie was caught on audio, and the deception, that was caught in plain sight. Cass Jones, aka Wack 100, there is no more hiding behind street codes, internet antics, or tough talk. The foot tap, the spin, the lies, they all lead to one conclusion. Wack wasn't an innocent bystander. He was a central figure. And as federal prosecutors close in, his bigger lie may be the one that finally ties him to the very crimes that he tried to deny.
Bruh. Yeah, man. So salute the 504 Street Stories and Gangsters, man, Chronicles, man, for doing a great job as always, man. He always is killing it with the content. And I love the way he puts it together, man. I love the way he puts it together, man. And he's very knowledgeable in what he does and what he do. I ran across this audio this morning. This is Aaron the plumber going on. This nigga's hilarious though. Going in about Wack, you know what I mean? Sound like he's teeter-tottering with going to the police about the threats and all that, man. I wish he would do it already because I'm tired of hearing about it. If you're gonna do it, do it. If you're not, you're not. I mean, what it is what it is. Control audio via OBS. Ain't that what I'm doing? I hate to click this and it don't work. Hold on real quick. Control audio via OBS. Y'all heard everything really good though, right? So look, I'm tell me if the audio come out different. Cause I thought I always click that, but it wouldn't click.
Then the one he wanted me on.
Oh, maybe not. Okay, let me go back. Now I don't hear nothing. Okay. Okay. That's why. Well, yeah. It's like a carrot. He dangles this carrot in front of Wack. You know that he got some charges. But this is interesting. Then we
manager like, what's up, bro?
After this, because I was gonna do the no jumper content, but forget that. We're gonna run the 8-year-old allegation content that District 13 dropped on the world, but the world wasn't ready for it. And then we're gonna drop the content that Loose Cannon just recently was talking about first. Then I'll hit you with the District 13 content right after this. But I definitely want y'all to hear some of this.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to pay for my chain. You feel me? Where it's at? Let me see it. Bro, they didn't know nothing about no chain in a real way. So I'm like, what the? Yeah,
well, D Twins, real shit. Hey, real shit. D Twins, look, Ghost. Let me tell you something, man. I think I already said it, man, but you know, bro, it really ain't too much you can say about somebody like him, man. It's unfortunate, you know. But you know, some dudes, man, they just can't help but be followers. Like they just can't help it. You know? It's what they are, it's what they do. To sit there and make that phone call on behalf of this dude that he know will throw you to the side like last week's trash that doesn't give a about you. And if the feds turned the heat up and wanted to get on you about impersonating or calling in doing what you did, that Wack ain't gonna protect you a lick. It's crazy. Niggas will sacrifice they freedom for this nigga. That ain't giving them really nothing. Hell, your channel ain't even, and this really ain't no shade, because I don't compete with niggas at all. But your channel don't do no numbers. I ain't seen Wack go over there and do one video with you. Checkout time, it's checkout time, it's checkout time. The fuck is that about? The fuck is the checkout time about? We ain't nobody checking it out. I'm just saying, I ain't seen Wack over there run no exposure content for your channel, and you going on recordings perpetrating. I don't get it, Ghost. I don't know where your head at, bro.
Oh, mamas.
And no jumper, Rainwater asked about Aaron. Wack said he wasn't going to push his paperwork. Aaron was shot and told who did it. So now he might be under Wack's influence to not press charges. Yeah, Wack didn't want to talk about it on No Jumper. That's what I wanted to get to. Yeah, he didn't want to talk about it on No Jumper, man. It was very invasive. And Adam knew it. Adam was on top of it. So yeah, man, I don't know. It's a little weird there. It's a little weird.
Can't trust none of these dudes. So, you know what I'm saying? If Loose Cannon wife getting threatened by Wack, hey man, I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. Call the police in a real way. You know what I'm saying? Then, yeah, that was super weird to me. And then Wack, so Wack, I talked to Wack the other day. You feel me? I spent like an hour on the phone with Wack. We going, okay, so Vlad gave Wack my number. You feel me? So I'm like, and then I was stupid of them too. Like, don't that kind of look like witness intimidation? You know, why is Wack calling my phone after threatening to unalive my mother and children? You know what I'm saying? Why are you calling my phone, Brodesky? You know what I'm saying? You have pending charges, you know, against you in Atlanta, Georgia for terroristic threats, whiskey, you know what I'm saying? Why are you calling my phone? Somebody you just threatened to unalive their mother and children. Whiskey, you know what I'm saying? Vlad, that wasn't a smart move, brother. But yeah, so I talked to Vlad. I mean, not Vlad, I talked to Wack. You feel me? We was on the phone politicking. I know he recorded me. He trying to make me agree to something and try to say, oh, you were drunk, you were fighting Donut over a cell phone charger, and bro, it doesn't matter what it was over. You feel me? Bottom line is the man disrespected me after I was looking for my stuff. You feel me? After he disrespected me, I wanted to fade him. I wanted to get down with him. As soon as I caught his fade, the first thing he did was say, I'ma pop you in your face. Oh, mamas, bro, didn't want to get down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen how I was charging him up, but we ain't finna keep revisiting old events, you know what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, here it is, 2 months later, you feel me? Wack tapping in. Oh, yeah, what's up, Aaron? We can line up the fade now. Bro, it's 2 months later. Y'all talking about line up the fade. No, y'all trying to line Aaron up. Oh, mama, I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone. They get Donut on the phone with me. Bro, ain't even sounding like he want to squabble. He ain't even sounding like he didn't want to be on the phone. You know what I'm saying? It took them so many hours to get bro on the phone. You feel me? Like, oh, yeah, Donut be sleep or he be busy or he be... Knock it off, Brodusky. You know what I'm saying? In a real way. You feel me? That man, bro, didn't want to fight on mamas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna leave it alone. You feel me? I'm finna leave that alone. I'm not finna meet up with no Wack. I'm not finna meet up with bruh. If I see bruh and we cross paths on mamas, we gonna get in off the dribble and ain't finna be no talking. You feel me? But other than that, I'm staying far. Then Wack talking about some, we trying to book you for a 20v1 and with Ray J, and they trying to clear the beef with Ray J. Bro, Ray J, this my thing with Ray J too. Ray J, you're a dweebster. On mama's a weirdo, you know what I'm saying? Because if you come to Stockton, on mama, say I invite you to Stockton, boom, you out there with my people, and you're from Oregon or something.
Real quick though, salute, I forgot to do this. Salute the Hood feed for the content. I'm subscribed on my other channel, but I'm gonna subscribe on this one too. But salute the Hood feed for the content. I just ran across it, man. Never really seen his channel before, so I went and looked and see what he posts and what he's about. And so far, I like, some of the videos he has. I'm assuming he must have just started. So salute to him, man. If you can, man, go show Hood Feed some love. Go subscribe if it's your speed, if it's what you are into. Go show him some love. I definitely did. But again, salute to Hood Feed for the content. Want to make sure we get these flowers when these flowers are due. And again, this is Pay It Forward Monday. To those who know what I'm talking about, act of kindness, that's all I'm asking. An act of kindness to somebody random. It doesn't matter who it is. Just do something nice because you can, not because you have to. Let's go.
You feel me? I promise you, nobody from Stockton's gonna
Smoked out TV in the building. What up, my guy? Salute. Salute to Smoked Out TV is in the building, man. If y'all haven't subscribed to his channel yet, man, please go do that too. Let me say salute to the Henny Gang, because I'm pretty sure she'll pull up too. Salute to the Henny Gang also. Salute to everybody, man. Let's go.
Respect for me, you feel me? Ain't nobody from my camp finna spit on you, lay a finger on you, do none of the above. You feel me? Y'all was out of pocket. Period, point blank. You don't invite or you don't let nothing happen to no guests at your house. You know what I'm saying? In a real way. Thank you, Coco. Appreciate the rose in a real way. So you don't let nothing happen to no guests. They try to say, Aaron was drunk and he was, no, I was not drunk. I had a porn star upstairs. I just got done beating her doonies down. You feel me? She couldn't handle it. You feel me? So I went downstairs to get another girl, you know what I'm saying, so I could finish. So I could finish. I'm in a good mood, you feel me? I just got done, wrecked her. Like, baby was fine too on mama's. I wrecked her, you know what I'm saying? She couldn't take it. So I'm like, let me go downstairs and go get another one. You feel me? So I go downstairs on mama's. I try to go get the other girl, but I'm looking for my phone charger and my charger is gone. So I'm like, hey, bro, where's my charger at? You feel me? Bro, like, bitch ass nigga, don't nobody got your charger with you. Woo. What? Nigga, who you talking to? All that stuff, bro, that hyped me up. On mamas, I've been fighting big dudes my whole, what's happening on me? Let's get down. Then first thing bro says, oh, I'll shoot you in your face. Bro, you're a coward on mamas. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get down with Ray J off the dribble because of that, you feel me? And it ain't never gonna be good, you know what I'm saying? We could never be in the same vicinity. It's gonna be smoke on mamas, you know what I'm saying? I want to get down with Ray J just off the simple fact of that, bro. You feel me? And you was on the top of the stairs watching your security guard trip with me. On mamas. If my homie was tripping with any of my guests, I'm finna damn near whoop the homie. You know what I'm saying? The homie, I'm finna get on his top, bruh, because you misrepresenting me, you misrepresenting my team, my brand. You feel me? On mamas, I'm finna get on you. My homies already know. They ain't even finna do none of that. You feel me? So I want to squab a Ray J because of that. Wack, you know what I'm saying? Wack so scary. I tell Wack, I'm just really trying to get him to pop out on mamas because the police emailed me, you know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, Aaron, come write a statement. We'll lock this dude up right now. All they need is me to come in and give a statement. You see, he's still free. You feel me? I'd much rather sock bro in his lips on mamas. Watch him swole his eyes up, man. You know what I'm saying? Before I send him to jail. So I'm telling bro, like, hey, pop out for the fade on mamas or I'm finna lock you up. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't walk the main line on mamas. Wack, you can't walk the main line. If Wack goes to prison, he gonna have hard time. He gonna have problems every day. He gonna be getting boom bopped in there for surely. You feel me? So I'm like, pop out for the fade. Bro would rather risk a whole felony before catching the fade. Bro, oh Baba, and you supposed to be a Pyru, a gang member. Bro, come on now. That's why, bro, I quit gangbanging. I don't respect that. Like, where's the OG gang member that's gonna say, bro, you ducking the fade, homie? You know what I'm saying? You need to go get that. You misrepresenting this power rule stuff, and you need to go handle your wax after threatening that man mom. You feel me? That's why I don't like the gang stuff, bro. When gangs first started, you feel me? It was to protect the community. You know what I'm saying? When it was Tukey running around, and all you see the gang members back in the day, they was swole. All of them was swole. You know what I'm saying? They was about something. You feel me? They had more unity. You feel me? Now you got these skinny Pistol Pete toters, you know what I'm saying, that ain't got no squabbles and just want to fully everything away. Just switch everything away, man. That's why I don't like it, bro. It ain't no structure, you know what I'm saying? In a real way. It shouldn't be, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. They just ain't cut how I'm cut on mamas. I ain't never threatened nobody mama, you know what I'm saying, or they kids or nothing. That stuff females do on mamas. Females get mad at each other. You're pregnant. I'm gonna kick the baby out your stomach. I'm gonna kick your kids are ugly. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about kids and moms. You know what I'm saying? That's stuff women do on mamas. What I do is, I don't like to argue, bro. I like to get jiggy, man. I like to get jiggy on mama. I want to make you feel me on my sock me hard. I'm trying to sock you harder on mama.
But damn, as soon as a nigga say something about your mama and going at your mama, you running the law enforcement. See, that's why you didn't cut it with gangbanging. That's why. It's not because niggas had switches and all that. It is true back in the day. The gangsters was more fit, you know. It was more about them hands, you know. It was all that. But it wasn't none of this. Niggas say something about your mama, say something about you, or do something to you, and you don't do nothing but go to law enforcement. There's a lot of law enforcement going on. Hey, look, to each his own. Do you? But I think the lines is getting blurred on what is really gangsta and what really isn't. You know what I mean? Gangsta, it was to me how I perceive it's a way of life. You know, it's in you. It's not on you. It's not what's in your mouth. What you say you are. It's in you. You know. They don't talk about going to law enforcement. Under no circumstance. And it's not because, you know, it's just F the police. They know that the police ain't there to serve and protect them. See, we exempt on that paper, you know? Yeah, on that paper who law enforcement is supposed to protect. It says law enforcement is supposed to protect all, then right under it there's a box that says African Americans and it's unclicked. See, they don't check that box. You know, we're not included in that. So that's why a lot of them, it's not even an option. Go to them and do what? We fuck around and be in jail. They don't do nothing to protect, serve our community. they disrupt our community. So that's a laundry list of reasons why, you know, I feel Aaron the plumber, you didn't hack it as a gang member. You know, I understand though. I love my father. Ain't nobody gonna play with me with my father. And if they said that they was gonna play, then we gonna make sure we get in position. Law enforcement won't be on that list. Somebody else would have to make that call. But outside of that, we just gonna get in position, get in pocket, pay attention to what's going on, everything moving. You know, get on the offense instead of staying on the defense. You know, all the typical shit that you do when you really come from where you say you come from. People understand. You know, what's understood don't need to be explained. You move different, you think different, you prepare different. That's all it is. You know? This shit new to me. Niggas say something, they gonna do something to your mama. Niggas say, man, I'm going to law enforcement. To each his own though. Let's go.
That's how I be on that type of time, Bradesky. You feel me? And then afterwards, we could shake hands, Bradesky. We could drink. I don't even drink beer. We could drink a good beer together. After we read the fade, we could drink a good beer together, Bradesky.
Wack drink wine. He don't drink beer. He drink wine.
But I'll be so happy
on his stomach.
Got that out the way.
He drink wine on his stomach.
Man, nobody got unalived. Yeah, man, let's drink a good beer, brother. In a real way. But thank God they ain't got no heart, man.
That nigga be on his stomach but a box wine.
It don't matter if I could fight or not. Win, lose, or draw like Pokemon. I gotta catch them all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be a coward. I could look myself in the mirror at the end of the day and say I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of no man. You know what I'm saying? He bleed just like I bleed, man. Let's get jiggy, man. You know what I'm saying? In a real way, because that's what a man do. A man don't back down from no man, Bradesky. You know what I'm saying? In a real way. And I don't mean all you clout chasers be like, man, you say you don't back down. You say squabble me, squabble me, squabble me. That's how you get popped on mamas. That's how you get popped running up, trying to play. You know what I'm saying? In a real way.
I'm confused. Oh man, I felt. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I'm saying I ain't scared of no man.
I'm confused though. Is you popping niggas or socking niggas? Cause you just was talking about you didn't want to get into gang shit because these youngins is talking about popping instead of socking. And now you talking about nigga running up saying the wrong thing, they gonna get popped. I'm so confused at what Aaron the plumber is about. What is his identity? I'm trying to figure it out. This was interesting to me. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. I'm all confused. He's all over the place. You know, if you want to be a plumber, a player, a gangster from the Himalaya, a porn star, he all over the place. I guess he a one trick all pony.
Man, let's get jiggy, man. Yeah, I'm saying in a real way, that's what a man do. Man don't back down from no man, but that's
right.
Yeah, I'm saying in a real way. And I don't mean all you cloud chasers be like, oh, Aaron, you say you don't back down. You say squabble me, squabble me, squabble me. That's how you get popped on mamas. That's how you get popped running up, trying to play. You know what I'm saying? In a real way.
Real.
But Whiskey, I ain't even gonna cap. The detectives just text my phone right now. Whiskey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Whiskey, 59% of the people say, put Wack in jail, Jack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wack 100. The detectives just text my phone, Bradesky. Yeah, man, the big squeaker. Yeah, man, the big rat. So y'all wanna label me as a rat? Maybe I should just tell on you, Wack. You know what I'm saying? In a real way. I'm not a gang member. I'm a non-affiliate, man. Ooh, man.
Tuna.
Wack. You're in a tough position, buddy. I wish you never threatened my mom. You know, my mom is very afraid, you know, that you threatened her. You know, my mom's very afraid, y'all. No cap. This ain't even no joke. You know what I'm saying? My mom has been addicted to drugs, you know what I'm saying, for 28 years of her life. She been clean, my mom been clean for about 2 years, working a 9 to 5 now, you feel me? Moms don't even want to go to work. Because she's scared. Wack 100 is going to have something happen to her.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? In a real way. Wack said he was just trolling. That ain't trolling, Brodesky. That ain't trolling, man. You know what I'm saying? In a real way. That's not trolling. I ain't never trolled and threatened somebody's mama. You know what I'm saying? Or to unalive children, Brodesky. I know he ain't doing nothing. I ain't finna let nothing happen to my mom's off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? In a real way, though, man. But, yeah, man. Wack 100. Thank Adam 22 and thank Vlad 22. Ooh, whiskey, because I'm finna put the nail in the coffin. Ooh, I'm finna put the nail in the coffin. I don't give a damn either. Hey, man, I'm on some Charleston White, man. Yeah, man, I'm finna be like Charleston White, man. I'm finna be famous like Charleston, man. I'm the one that sent Wack on his way. Where's Wack going? On his way, man. Yeah, I'm saying, oh, whiskey. Yeah, man. And
Sepaclu. I hope I said your name right, bro. Sepaclu. T, let me read it. He says in the chat, but honestly, y'all, why would the cops arrest another cop? Should have been in jail, but he never will be, in my opinion. Salute to that comment, bro. I hear what you're saying, bro. This is how I look at it. Whitey Bulger. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Whitey Bulger, ex-mobster. He was used by the feds like Wack is being used by the feds in a similar way to go after his enemies, their enemies, take him down from the inside. And they let him run muckshot for a long time. He even committed murders, right? Directly committed murders. The whole thing. But after a while, his luck ran out. He started doing too much. And as far as what I remember from the stories, he wasn't even as loud as Wack 100 is, with his voice, with talking and doing what he doing. But he had made too much noise with the crimes and the shit that he was doing while being an informant, that a whole nother department started to investigate. And it took them a while to get him too, but they finally got him. Right? Now Wack is one of the best we've ever seen in our own community that did it. But I don't think he can do it in impunity. He can't just run shot like this unchecked, unanswered. And because Whitey Bulger he's white and he couldn't run forever and do it. So Wack, being an African American that did good bidding, but the world is now waking up to who he is and what he is. I think his time is running out. And I think he knows it. If you listen to him, you'll see there's a panic there. And word on the street, he out of town right now, too. I heard.
Still gonna love me. So I don't even care. Y'all should have left me alone, Brodesky. You know what I'm saying? You was good. You was good at first. You know what I'm saying? Because it was been supposed to happen. But Lavish D saved you. I ain't even gonna cap. Lav saved you. Lav was like, nah, little bruh. You know
that's a fact, Kid the Barber.
But see, hey, man, since we at war, man. Free.
And if you pay attention, salute the Kid the Barber for that. We almost done with his content. I just want y'all to hear the little bit that he said. Some of y'all probably already heard it. But Kid the Barber say the feds will use you till you all used up. They'll take their hands off of you and expose you. And I do think in a way that's what they have been doing. Yeah, they've been exposing him. Like he's never been highlighted like he is today. Like you'd have to be a damn dummy to not know in some of the places in that paperwork where he is at with his snitching. You got to be up under a rock to not understand that he orchestrated this whole Big U RICO indictment. He orchestrated it. You have to live under a rock not to know that he flipped Dale. That's Monster. Melly Mel, and I don't even know who else. But maybe the driver. I don't know that. I can't confirm that or deny that. But I just feel like Wack had his hands all on those people flipping. You have to live under a rock not to understand that. And that no jumper thing is I think that's a retaliatory move towards what Wack did to flip Dale. Because these niggas that know Dale was making good money probably with Dale. And Wack just blew that whole shit up. Blew it up. You don't think them dudes is not mad about that? Pay attention.
Wack 100 in a real way, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get off of TikTok live because I have an important.
All right, we done with him. Yeah, Steffi Leffy. I heard that. And I had District 13. I had them run it. We listened to it this morning. Man, I got more questions than I got answers. If I'm being real, I really do. But more power to that brother, though. More power to that brother. I'm gonna just sit back. I'm gonna sit back and just observe and watch the show. Because I can admit when I can't 100% say, yeah, this is what I think really. But I sure got my theories. It's like for an example, I know Jay Reed was in on it. Was it supposed to go that far? That I don't think so. I don't think it was supposed to go that far. But I do believe he was in on it. 100. I also think Loose Cannon was also, on the team. Because I do believe the feds threw Loose Cannon at Wack. Been trying to get him on Wack. They were investigating Wack. Wack's been under investigation. Yeah, I think this is not what it appears to be on the surface. And if you look at it from surface level, then you're going to miss what's really going on. What this is really about. What the no jumper incident really was about. For Wack, it was an extortion play or whatever else he was trying to make it be. For them, it was retaliation for Wack flipping Dale and whoever else in that circle of people. That was retaliatory for that. And why I believe that, because Jay Reed kept saying, y'all don't get it yet. I'm real good friends with Dale, with Monster. Real good friends with Monster. Like, y'all don't get it yet? And he said, why you think they've been on my bumper so hard? Because I know. Because they know I know. What is it that you know? What could you be talking about when you say, they know I know? The no jumper incident? Or that Wack was an informant and he flipped Dale and he flipped Molly Moore and he flipped this and he did that and he orchestrated this and he orchestrated that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to see. It's going to play itself out. So anyway, we here with Loose Cannon and Sharice Mills on Fed phone trying to get Wack 100 locked up. Spider Loc reacts. I think, is this the content? Is this the one that they talking about? Were you talking about the 9-year-old child? Do anybody know? Would he be? Let's just run it. Let's just play it. Salute the Spider Loc for the content too. My apologies. Salute the Spider Loc for the content. Let me see what it look like because I got my what's the names up. Out of respect, the Spider. Let me take them out so he can get his full credit. Salute the Spider Loc for the content. Let's roll.
Loc, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Google Gang. If it play any music, I'm at the fast forward.
Snakewood and that puzzle. Big shout out to.
Let me just fast forward. Okay, no, we're good.
And it's 304 Sharice Mills on the phone, and it seems like they've decided that we can't beat them, you gonna join me. And it look like they gonna bring Ho No 100 down with them. They convinced. I can't believe Loose Lips let this dude. But with no further ado, let's see what Sharice Mills. And yeah, these characters are not intended to look identically like the people. It's just supposed to give you a rough idea. If you go too comical with people, they'll start trying to strike you. We know Ho No 100 to strike you. He'll find any reason. But with no further ado, let's see what this goof troop, the whole squad, including Ho No 100, has been up to.
Situation. This is not even the same neighborhood. So let's get that straight, right?
Now, let me say this. At one point, she talking to somebody else, and at some other point, she talking to Loose Cannon. I got this from another creator reacting to it. I couldn't find it just raw without the back music. I looked for it, couldn't find it. So I just had to screen record it. And as he was reacting to it, he didn't really specify who was who. Of course, we know when Loose Lips come on, but I don't know who this other dude she is talking to. But obviously, he's part of their plan and they plot to pull off what they finna put down on my mama.
So Cannon and I, well, I would say mainly Cannon, but I agreed. You know, we realized Wack's snake tendencies. And we said we was gonna set him up and set a trap.
Loose Lips so slow. He wait to the moment to say this when, as soon as Wack say, "Oh yeah, I've been plotting this and whoop de whoop." Now he wanna come say, "Oh, I was plotting first." Watch this.
So I'm gonna play this audio that my husband and I recorded today because, you know, I'm working on my sound system and all that. Next time you see me, you're gonna see the whole setup. The studio's getting set up, right? So I'm gonna play this audio for you. Hang on one second. Did I load it? Yes, here we go. Add to the stage. Hello?
What's up, wife? What's up?
Man, oh man. So I'm going live today and I'm gonna, you know, expose this dog because he, you know, it's time. Man, oh man. So I'm going live today and I'm gonna, you know, expose.
She said something about her studio gonna be all set up. Loose Lips was in her way. She been waiting on this. She
Join BlockDAG 2025. Participate and see.
Bruh. She finna shine. It's her time.
Yeah, I wish that.
This dog because he, you know, it's time to let it out. It's time to let it out, you know. You gave him something to chew and he definitely chewed it.
Yeah. He went for the bait.
So I'm recording this call. You want to tell the people what you done did?
Yeah. So I sent Wack a video a couple of months ago, right? And then I asked him to resend it just to see what he would do. And when he resent it, right, now since I was asking him about the CS2 back thing, I knew he was going to say something about me asking for the video back. So we wanted to see his true characters and his flaws, and that's what happened.
Man, that shit don't even make no sense. Oh, my.
Bruh.
You don't get the.
Yeah.
She just got a tiny, small brain. She be going for this bullshit he keep coming up with. God damn.
And then
mama.
Somebody, I was supposed to do something in Utah, rob something, a smoke shop, right? Never been to Utah a day in my life. Never ever. So, and then if you saying that, why the police don't know? Why the FBI don't know? Why is you coming up with something saying that I robbed something in Utah? you the only person you'll despise. No, you're just mad because I'm hearing you out and telling the truth about all your escapades. But when I tell you about how you was confessing in R&B's ear when y'all having sex about that 9-year-old girl's gonna be thick.
Wait, what?
Hold up, y'all. I owe us all something.
Yeah, run that shit back.
Oh my God!
Y'all heard what he said.
She grow up. Yes, R&B was telling me all kind of stuff. Like she was telling me about he be whispering to all the people that took advantage of.
If it's any truth to that, should this not start some trouble between R&B and Ho No Hundred, or he gonna just accept that? He know if he ever did this, and if he did, and she didn't got mad and told Loose Lips, and he just now finding out, he should be through with it. What he gonna do with it?
What he gonna do with it?
Him, the other women he be dreaming about, people be saying that, and she was thinking it was therapeutic, and she was like, just tell me all your problems, what's going on with your cash, and then it just got weird to her. So she just been moving back, but she was like, he be hitting all down. Oh, no, nothing. So, believe me, it's gonna go big. All the stuff that he did, I was already 10 steps ahead of him. Everything he did, begging me for money, begging me to do deals and all this other stuff like that. Been doing.
And he's trying to use people to run his stories and talk his stories. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, they got the content. No, you gave them the content. You gave them the content, Scary. Okay? Yes, you gave it to them because you know why? You don't want to be the one telling it, but you still telling it anyways. It all came from you, buddy old pal.
Like, Lil Mama. No jumper. You don't remember your dude right there with him? They did it together. You can't see that?
You act like you had to go search and call your people and ask your people for the content. No, you had it. Because Cannon sent it to you months ago or whenever. How long ago you sent it? I don't know. I already had that video on his phone, buddy. You took the bait and you bit.
Ain't nothing worse than a female that overtalked a man in a situation when he trying to express himself. Oh, my mama. She be coming out of left field with half the shit she be saying.
It's Googleable. The content was on Reddit.
Yeah, but let's be fair, though. It ain't like this nigga is the most smartest light bulb to glow in the box. Like, you know, she probably be feeling forced like she got to because he ain't witty enough, you know? He just gonna start talking about a whole bunch of soft shit. Like, you know, he's soft for Buttercup or this or that. Like, man, come on, bro. What else you got to say? Like, they whipping your ass right now. Y'all 0-3 at this point. Is y'all gonna score a basket around here? Now, the 9-year-old thing, that's interesting to me. Because we do know that there was a conversation that happened prior to this that is true. Because his own girl was talking about it with Danny. But y'all lie so much, man. It just, I don't know, bro. Shit be weird to me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all record everything else, so I'm hoping to hear that recording of you and R&B talking about that. Because y'all record everything. So I know you recorded that. Now, I did hear that R&B had asked or said, y'all recorded my phone calls, huh? Now, that's interesting. You know? Here at Stand on the Media, man, we can only stamp those facts. Like with Danny conversation with R&B that I'm going to play next. See, that's facts. Or maybe it's her talking about it. I got to listen. It's been a while, but, because I know when we put that audio out, they struck us. R&B and them did. So, I don't know if I have that actual audio on my page still or not. I know one of them got struck for show. But nevertheless, I've heard that. That's fact. So I just hope Loose Cannon got these recordings. I'm leaning on the side and doubtful because he ain't dropped nothing yet. You know? He been smacking y'all upside y'all head left and right. When you gonna smack him back?
A long time ago.
Just saying, man.
Stupid. How is that gonna help your case? Oh shoot, you got 3 seconds, baby. You gonna call me back?
Alright. Yeah, I'll call you back in now.
Alright, so that is that. Who gives a shit? And mind you, Wack, they've all been relocated. When someone throws me a threat, right?
You and R&B never hung out?
See, this the dude. I don't really know who this is. But she finna pop it, boy. She want Wack in there with Loose. Oh, my mama.
Act on it. Of course, we hung out a couple times, but Wack was cock blocking that.
Hit that like button, please.
He was acting like.
If you haven't hit that like button and shared this live, this video, please do. It gets us further in the algorithm, more eyes on the content. If we really trying to get this to the masses, that's how we do it. Unlike certain other channels that like to gatekeep the content for whatever reason. I got my theories, but for whatever reason, let's not do that here, man. We are free people, free voice, free message. It's more than just about the money, the monetization. You right? I cussed enough to get that limited, so it really ain't about that. It's about getting the message out there. So please hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's go.
Like he was cock blocking. Okay, he was so jealous the fact that me and R&B was getting cool and close. He did not want us to hang out. He's like, you're fucking up my deals. He would get so mad at her for being cool with me. I'm like, nigga, you're not the woman here. Let her chill. We wanted to go hiking. We wanted to hang out. She had to save my number.
No problem, bro.
In her phone because the nigga was so mad when he see me in her call log.
Loose didn't know what he had on his hands. He could have been flipping both of them.
No problem, super close.
No
problem.
Okay, so let's talk about it. All right.
Damn, his artwork look just like him.
Couch and planned out their no jumper interview. Okay, Cannon paid Wack $7,500, not $75,000. $7,500. I don't know where you get the $75,000 from. $7,500. He paid him.
He said he did it for free.
I have the receipts. Okay.
Man, he just said he did it for free. He said just keep that. I'm gonna let you do this for free.
Please. He says that because he don't want to get in trouble from Adam. Because didn't Adam say anybody that doing underhand tables and things gonna get fired? Adam, he charged us. He got paid.
Wack ain't scared of Adam. Wack ain't scared of Adam though.
Wack
run Adam.
After that no jumper incident. What you mean? He was begging for his job. Adam for sure was firing him.
Begging?
Convincing me I had nothing to do with it. You had nothing to do with it? Come on, Wack.
I often joke that I'm retired, but in reality, it's just that I get to live my dream of being a full-time DJ. And that's because...
Look. She finna put Wack all in the mix with that no jumper. Oh, my mama.
Cut it out. Y'all all planned that for PR. Y'all didn't realize how bad it was.
This is the slowest thing she could do, though. She throwing her hubby right up under the bus. She trying to get Wack so bad. She is talking about it. You know, Loose Lips is trying to say that incident was a spur of the moment. They was finna have business. These men presented themselves as a threat, and I reacted. She's saying, no. She trying to get Wack so bad, she don't realize what she's saying. She fucking up. She's saying right here, Loose Cannon was in on the whole shit way before it ever happened. Watch.
You know, it's going to be or whatever, what the situation is. You know, I'm sorry for those who got hurt and along with it. You know, I have no knowledge of any of that. I was home in Vegas taking care of my child. So I had no clue that was all going on. And truth be told, that morning, I didn't even know he was going to California. I found out as he said, baby, I'm going to go to California. I'm going with Wack. We're going to do the show. I said, okay, cool.
Okay, if that's the case, how the you know they planned it then? You talking out of two sides of your neck, your face, and your ass. Just contradicted yourself. Did you have knowledge it was planned? Or did you just have no idea what was going on? You just said two different things.
That's all I.
Do you think Wack set that up?
Absolutely. 100%.
If Wack set it up, he set it up in cooperation with Luz. Do you realize what you're saying? The feds is listening.
110%. Ooh. So, anyways, truth be told, you know, people are acting like they're innocent, they're this and they're that just to save their ass. Okay? They're just trying to save their ass. Okay, Micro PP need to go sit his ass down somewhere and stop with this nonsense, trying to bring up other cases and other things and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We got Jungle Zay here. He covered that Money Mike video.
Okay, maybe that's who he is, Jungle Zay. I'm not sure who that might be, but I guess that's his name, Jungle Zay. I didn't catch that before.
Years ago when it happened. There's no way in hell Cannon could have ever used that video for evidence. So let's.
Nah, hell no, they for sure got it because it's on YouTube with 65
cut that
million.
shit out.
It got 65 million views.
Let's cut that shit out and take away that false narrative. And now I'm sure y'all seeing the new stuff. Now he's talking about Utah.
He probably got it off YouTube. That's why I got it, bro. He probably got it off YouTube too.
No, he got it from his phone because Candace sent it to him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then he want to talk about this Utah thing. Cannon has never been to Utah. So he says, you know, obviously I'm going off of his words. I wasn't around him at the time, but I kid you not, he don't even travel.
She just told the world how lost she is because she says she goes off of Loose Cannon's words. Wow, that is the most irresponsible thing.
No.
You know she believe a bunch of bullshit on my mama.
Like that. I'm gonna tell you right now, Cannon don't even really have a passport. He does.
Duh, you don't need a passport to go to no Utah. The fuck?
Does not travel like that unless it's like LA, Miami, Vegas. That's it. That's all he know. Maybe Atlanta. He's a hood nigga.
No.
Boy, Spider Low love that soundboard more than I do. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to my guy. But let me say this to the youngins out there, to the babies that's listening, to the younger generation. I don't want y'all to misunderstand what y'all hearing right now, what y'all seeing and what y'all witnessing. There's no way you paying for an attorney in a case that is big like this, as big as this. This is the feds. This is a Big U indictment. Big U is a big figure from LA. So my point is, this is something that's huge nationwide. You are not going to pay for an attorney and then proceed to go on YouTube and talk about the said crime that your man is, one of the crimes that your man is in there on right now. He would never strongly advise you to do any of what she is doing right now. So that means one or two things. She's not listening to the advice from her legal and she's incredibly stupid, or she knows something we don't know, that no matter what, her man is going to walk up out of there because he's working and been working. And there's some type of play or deal in place that whenever whatever is over, he's going to walk his ass up out of there. I don't want y'all to look at this as like this is something normal, because it's not. Listen to what your legal tells you if you get legal. Even if you get a public appointed attorney, he's going to tell you to shut the fuck up. You don't talk about any of this on social media, anywhere. You don't talk about this to anybody. The only person you talk about this with is me. So So this should be red flags all over the play. This is to the younger generation, or the ones who really don't get it, who don't understand what they seeing right now. Like I said, it's only two reasons, one or two. She's not listening to the advice of her attorney, and they're just incredibly stupid. We're gonna find out soon. Or she knows he has a get out of jail free card, and they're allowing him to do this. They are influencing him to do this. They are giving him the green light to do this. Well, either way, we're going to find out real soon.
He's a what? Who told you that lie?
District 13 is in the building.
Clarify what hood he spent all this time in that
Maurice, what up?
qualifies him to be called a hood nigga.
You were supporting them? You not supporting them no more? Because I'm District 13. Yeah, they still on Clubhouse. Running it over there. Better than any clubs over there. You know what I'm talking about? Still on Clubhouse. District 13, sir. Still around. Still doing our thing. Salute to you, though.
Yeah, you go off what Cannon say. It's obvious.
Okay? You know, them niggas don't really travel like that. It's a fact. Never even been to Utah. So now
She said he don't have a passport. Was crazy.
Wack is saying he paid money for a PI, right? He's talking. This is so little. I don't know why this thing does that. Okay, so Wack posted on his story, I guess yesterday or this morning. It was sent to me this morning, so I'm not sure. Don't quote me. He posted something about a 2007 incident or report or arrest, right? Yeah. He says this on one of his comments. Someone commented, and I got sent this by my team. Shout out to my team.
Everybody got a team now.
He paid a PI $8,700 to find out about this case and the Utah thing and blah, blah, blah.
You think you're fast, but you're really slow as
Not in the bedroom,
bruh. Turn your ideas into
not in the bedroom.
You guys, for real though, you don't even have $8,700 to pay no damn PI.
Okay, we're going to cut it right there because I think that was pretty much it. Let me run that back, though, for those who just showed up and didn't hear what they said about the nasty, allegedly the nasty behaviors that he do with him and Rannb when they doing the do.
Next time you see me, you're going to see the whole setup. The studio.
Should have got that timestamp. My apologies.
So I'm going to play this audio for you.
Yeah, let's go.
Hang on 1 second. Did I load it?
Then we're going to go to District 13.
Add to the stage. Hello?
What's up, wife? What's up?
Man, oh man.
Well, dirty as that bathwater.
Expose
Hilarious.
dog because he, it's time. Man, oh man. I'm going live today and I'm gonna, expose.
She said something about her studio gonna be all set up. Loose Lips was in her way. She been waiting on this. She finna shine. It's her time.
I think this was they play, Spider. I think this was they play all along.
It's time to let it out.
Yeah.
It's time to let it out.
We gonna let it
He gave him
out.
something to chew and he definitely chewed it.
Ate it up.
Yeah. He went for the bait.
So I'm recording this call. You want to tell the people what you done did?
Yeah. So I sent Wack a video a couple of months ago, right? And then I asked him to resend it just to see what he would do. And when he resent it, right, now since I was asking him about the CS2 back thing, I knew he was going to say something about me asking for the video back. So we wanted to see his true characters and his flaws, and that's what happened.
Man, that shit don't make no sense. Oh, no.
Every time it gets me, bro.
Someone's got a tiny, small brain.
Yeah.
She be going for this bullshit he keep coming up with. God damn.
And then
That's hilarious.
somebody, I was supposed to do something in Utah, rob something, a smoke shop rape. Never been to Utah a day in my life. Never ever. So, and then if you saying that, why the police don't know? Why the FBI don't know? Why is you
They
coming
don't
up
know.
with something saying that I robbed something in Utah? If you the only person your spies know, you just mad because I'm hearing you out and telling the truth about all your escapades, but when I tell you
Yes, Black Caesar, yes.
Rannb's ear when y'all having sex about that 9-year-old girl's gonna be sick.
Hold up, y'all. I owe us all something.
Hold on.
I'm hearing you out and telling the truth about all your escapades, but when I tell you about how you was confessing in Rannb's ear when y'all having sex about that 9-year-old girl's gonna be sick. Wait, what?
Hold up, y'all. I owe us all something.
What 9-year-old is he talking about? Why is he talking about it? For me, right? Before we get to this channel, man, this channel is an exceptional channel, by the way. If you have not subscribed to this channel, one of the best channels on YouTube, truly independent. They do great work over there. They're a team. This channel wouldn't be anything without its subscribers, and he doesn't even look at those people as subscribers. He look at those people as family. Those are his people. I really like the way this guy gets down and does his content, man. It's a little bit all over the place, you know what I mean? Can get a little radical, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you at a barbecue, but nevertheless, man, dude gets down, man. The channel is Stand on the Media. But anyway, listen, why I don't hear enough about R&B, though? Let's wake it up. If we're going to wake shit up, we're not just going to wake up one thing and then leave out another. If you with them, then you going to get what come with them. No different than the Hunterside individuals that's still over there up under him. Why is R&B still around? If this man is doing this and she has kids, why are you still up under him? I don't want to hear, I couldn't get out. It's difficult. It's this, it's that. We all can use them type of excuses, right? If you the primary breadwinner, as they say, he broke, you the one with the bag. It should be easy for you to inject yourself from that whole situation, but you stayed around. You got a tattoo on your back after the fact. Not before the fact, after the fact. You really stayed around. And when he whispered that in your ear, what did you say? Did y'all complete the mission? Did you walk? Did you get out the bed immediately and take a cold shower? What did you do? I'm starting to look at you a little weird too. I'm lying. I've been looking at her weird. Ever since I caught wind of this. I've always looked at you weird for this. I would be screaming it from the mountaintop. This dude is a petty. Straight petty. A sick individual. Who fantasizes about children, allegedly. How you support some shit like that? Never mind, how can you be a person that is wired like that? We know that they exist. But how can you support that? How you sit right next to that? Defend that. Turned your back on Danny at the time left her, hung her out to dry at the time. Told her, I know you did what you needed to do, but next time running by me, run what by you? I don't even respect your credentials no more, Queen. I'm not running a motherfucking thing by you. Because your judgment is diluted, non-existent. You done turned into an enabler for a predator that you help and defend. No, I'm not running anything by you, never, ever, at any time, ever. We're going to get to the content. Salute the Stand on the Media, by the way, man. Awesome channel. Salute everybody that pulled up, man. It's in the chat. My guy Duke doing his mother thing in that chat, man. Salute to Duke with the gangster. Here we go. Turn it up. Stop playing. We going to fast forward his intros because that nigga intros be long as shit. You know what I'm saying? But they be fire. But they be long as shit.
We know that.
Let me go back a little bit. I'm going to go back a little bit. Oh, that beat fire too. Hey. Never mind that Discord bullshit to the right. We don't associate with people we can't reach out and touch. Those are anonymous people. At this point, they are bots. Has anybody seen Gigi, a killer? We need to put APP out on them guys. Mr. Pack Out. Has anybody seen Mrs. Pack Out? Straight No Chaser, yeah, he's fire. Straight No Chaser, that guy's fire. I fucked with him. But has anybody seen him? Who put APP out on those three? Mrs. Pack Out, Gigi, and Killer. Mute up, Killer. Mute up. I'm gonna play it, but I gotta wake it up. Phoenix dog, right? Be barking, you know, like how Killer used to be with Gigi. Like Gigi was like what Beast was to Wack on Clubhouse. So if anybody got at Gigi was a buster who Phoenix ran off the app for 2 years. Ran her off of Clubhouse for both of them for 2 years. We ain't know where they went. Niggas was doing wellness checks and everything for the girls. And then they popped up in this Discord, running it, calling it the underworld. And I supported it in the beginning. I thought it was a true movement. It was a good movement. But I aborted that ship right before it sank because I noticed that they wasn't moving correctly. The whole time, they was trying to get YouTube deals. They was trying to stand next to Wack 100 and get YouTube deals. And they had this guy advocating for them. Big Hog is what they call him, Big Hog. And I think I got the content where he was booty clapping and everything on that stage for them. He was dancing for Master. And yeah, he was trying to get these girls a YouTube deal, an exclusive one with Wack 100. You know, the $100,000 that Ray Gibbs has yet to see yet. You know, he got to get his out of views, baby. You got to get it out of mud when you mess with Wack. He'll promise it to you. That don't mean you gonna get a goddamn thing. But anyway, it didn't happen for him. But anyway, Phoenix got this little dog that used to bark all the time. And we used to call that dog Killer. Because, yeah, he sound like you. Whenever you want to defend Gigi, the girl who won't pop out and show nothing. I noticed. I was really trying to put an APP out. Can somebody please find them for us, please? Can we do another wellness check on them? Make sure that they're okay. I'm kicked out of the Discord, so I can't go down there and check on them. Yeah. Anyway, maybe I'll reach out to good old Nisha Kim, because she know everybody business. And got the nerve to play the Moesha theme music when she do it. Man, shut that shit the fuck up. Anyway, we about to get to the content. Stand on the Media, District 13 Media. We in the building. Let's go. Put some respect on it. Funk Face, what up, sir? Beast been gone for a few days. Yeah, Beast, because Beast wasn't making no money. He was doing all that ass clapping for nothing. Ass clapping, ass clapping.
We know that. And she only told me that because remember she was paranoid about the whole Indigo shit. She thought he was setting her up when I think we was having a conversation in the morning show or some shit like that. And she was real paranoid. She was like,
I dare you to let me build.
Oh, he making money. He gotta add the first 5 seconds.
Preloaded.
He's gonna bruh him though.
But the bitch ain't already know. I knew, but I couldn't tell her I knew and how I knew because that's what she gonna ask. But either which way, I'm like, bitch. Either which way, because how you gonna say that and you a whole mother too? That was the only thing that saved her from me cussing her ass out at the time. But yeah, she tried to put the shit on you. She tried to say, oh, it was Rannb's idea. And then he said what he was going to do.
Yeah, shit to do with that conversation. Not nothing. You hear me? Not a word.
Bitch, I already knew. But she had already told me they had a conversation before they even put you in on it.
Right. Yeah, they had a conversation. He called me laughing because he was like, baby, you're not going to believe this shit. This shit is crazy. That's what he said. And I was like, what happened? He said, this bitch said she could have sacrificed her daughter. So when she said that, I was like, how old is she? I don't even think she told me how old the girl was. Because I literally couldn't believe it. And I told your ass.
Yep.
You was the first person. So if it was my idea, bitch, I'm not gonna play with no kids like that.
And I'm already knowing. That's why I said it was some shit they had already talked about.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
But she had so much hate for you at the time. She, you know what I'm saying? You know when you're trying to lessen up the harm it caused, like your part and involvement in it. I'm like, bitch, we ain't slow. You was gonna give your daughter up for that spot in Congo that you thought you was finna have.
Right, bitch.
You let the nigga G you. He played you.
Because I'm still waiting on my spot, ho.
Yo.
I'm still waiting on all these promises he promised me, bitch.
I just want to say right off the bat, man, how much he sound like Wack 100 Rannb. That's what I'm talking about. Especially when she was like, I told you that. Who that sound like? Who that mimics? Who that mirrors? Remember, I told you that shit. Sound like Wack, don't it? Don't it? So, you know, when I listen to this now, knowing what I know now, I take it with a grain of salt on her involvement. Oh, did it happen? Oh, we know it happened. We're listening to it in real time in 4 or 5K. But what was her true intentions, though? What did she really do when he brought this up to her? That's it.
So good luck with that. I told that nigga today, I said, baby, listen.
Your daughter for a spot in the Congo is nasty work. That's a fact. Share this live. Share this live. Let's get this out to the people. To the people that count. Because we count, but there's levels to this. So let's get this video out. Share this video. Like this video. Sub up if you haven't. Let's go.
You want to mention this bitch? Listen, go spend as much time you need to spend with her.
That's crazy.
Okay, so hold on, I gotta mute the audio real quick.
Ping
So let's just be clear. Let's just be clear. I told y'all when I told the story why I believe Ty when she told me. Wack thought that I only heard the story from Ty. So he thought when he sent me screenshots telling me the bitch is crazy, don't believe shit she said about the 8-year-old, his dumbass didn't know Rannb had already told me. These are two women who don't talk and hate each other because they sleeping with the same man. But they both got one story in common. This damn 8-year-old. So stop fucking playing with me.
And this part right here that Danny is talking about, that Discord that I was talking about. See, they were trying to put pressure on her to where they even had certain people like me redact pushing the allegations because some of us hadn't heard it yet. Danny let who she needed to let hear it at the time, and she was doing it. And I always told her, you're not gonna make everybody happy. You're not gonna do it everybody's way. It's never gonna be perfect to everybody. Do it with how it's perfect to you. Do it your way, and that's exactly how she did it. And I think she executed it flawless. Even under pressure, even under duress. But I don't think that she meant for it to be a lingering thing. I don't believe that. I believe Rannb left her hanging. If you want my honest opinion, I think she left her hanging. But this is her responding to those who, it's especially the Discord, telling her, where's phase 2? Or when is it going to drop? Or what's up? It's fake. It's not real. She just did this. She was bitter. A whole bunch of bullshit. When Danny's push was genuine from the jump. Let's go.
I'm not sitting here making shit up. Both of these women came to me about this story.
Keep being lazy about cleaning your apartment. No, seriously. Home Aglow will clean it for just $9.
But then again,
Home Aglow wash.
Ty was comfortable telling me about it because I told her, whatever you think you're trying not to tell me right now, I'm sure I already know about it. She beat it around the bush, but eventually she got comfortable enough to tell me. That's why it didn't take me by surprise, because I already had the information. So what took place that day on that phone call was Wack and Ty was having their conversation like I told you guys, but what Wack did was he calls Rannb on a 3-way. When Rannb gets on that call, she finds out that they're discussing the daughter. She don't know how old the daughter is, not until further in the conversation. Further in the conversation, once they get to that part, she hangs up and calls me directly. Bitch, you ain't gonna believe this shit. I say, what happened? She tell me what happened. Less than a week later is when Ty calls me after the Indigo situation and tells me her side of the story. So I don't care about this back and forth, this trivial shit when it comes to this, but that's why I waited for the content, because I have a real relationship with certain people. And I didn't want to throw nobody under the bus. But that's the real of the situation. I told y'all it was deeper than y'all thought or knew.
Justin, can we play it one more time for the people who just showed up? A lot of people just popped in. Just one more time.
We're gonna be running this all day. Yeah, I can play. I can play whatever.
If I was Spunk Flex, I would drop 1,000 bombs right now. 1,000 of them shit. Just boom, 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 boom. Sound like Baghdad. This motherfucker. Pow, 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 pow. Bomb this shit. City, stand up.
Bruh.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
I'm sorry.
Bitch. And then it made a red flag go up because I was like, why was he so comfortable? What kind of conversation? You know how I go into executive mode with his dad because he's telling himself a lot. Right. What kind of conversation you and her had to make her say that she would sacrifice her daughter? Right. You told her some petty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for her to say something like that, you don't say nothing like that to no man if y'all ain't had those type of conversations. Right. But that's why I said I already peep game, because she tried to say her words was Rannb's idea. She said she want my daughter to be sacrificed. You got to make a sacrifice for the queen. But I can't tell her I already know from you. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it like that.
Now, because if I would have told her like that, she gonna be like, well, bitch, what conversation you have with R&B? So I was trying to keep everything outside of that.
Me and her ain't never had no conversation. That nigga literally called me laughing. Talking about, listen, what shit, baby, listen to this. Because you know, I always set his ass up. He don't never tell me that he's fucking with these people.
We know that. And she only told me that because remember she was paranoid about the whole Indigo shit. She thought he was setting her up when I think we was having a conversation in the morning show or some shit like that. And she was real paranoid and she was like, I gotta tell you something, but the bitch ain't already know. I knew. But I couldn't tell her I knew and how I knew because that's what she gonna ask. But either which way. I'm like, bitch. Either which way, because how you gonna say that and you a whole mother?
I'm not gonna lie, I'll make music in a closet if I have to. So I use samples because,
Mother too. That was the only thing that saved her from me cussing her ass out at the time. But when she tried to put the shit on you, she tried to say, "Oh, it was R&B's idea," and then he said what he was gonna do.
Yeah, shit to do with that conversation. Not nothing. You hear me? Not a word.
Bitch, I already knew. But she had already told me they had a conversation before they even put you in on it.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, they had a conversation. He called me laughing because he was like, baby, you're not going to believe this shit. This shit is crazy. That's what he said. And I was like, what happened? He said, this bitch said she could have sacrificed her horse. So when she said that, I was like, how old is she? I don't even think she told me how old the girl was. Because I literally couldn't believe it. And I told your ass.
Yep.
You was the first person. So if it was my idea, bitch, I'm not going to play with no kids like that.
And I'm already knowing. That's why I said it was some shit they had already talked about.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
But she had so much hate for you at the time. She, you know what I'm saying? You know when you're trying to lessen up the harm it caused, like your part involvement in it. I'm like, bitch, we ain't slow. You was gonna give your daughter up for that spot in Congo that you thought you was finna have.
Right, bitch.
You let the nigga G you.
Cause I'm still waiting on my spot, ho.
Yo.
I'm still waiting on all these promises he promised me, bitch. So good luck with that. I told that nigga today, I said, baby, listen. I'm not gonna feel every time you want to mention this bitch. Listen, go spend as much time you need to spend with her.
And then let's be clear let's just clear up a few things here with this audio. Justin, you gotta mute John.
It's already taken care of.
Okay. So, y'all do know when something's recorded, it comes with the date, right? On iPhones, it shows when you did X, Y, and Z. So for those who put out the narrative that we're running plays about an 8-year-old, you lost your fucking mind. There's text messages that correspond with this. There's dates that correspond with this. All of this happened around the same time. So fuck y'all bullshit. And even though that is my friend, what I did was reported it anyway, because that's a kid at the end of the day in this situation. That has nothing to do with who I fuck with and anything else. However, when it comes to anything being content, like I said, because I knew R&B's situation with being with him and the real behind the scenes of what she got to deal with that little deranged motherfucker, I didn't want to drop it until she was ready or had arrangements to handle what she needed to handle. But unfortunately, like I said, it was brought to the app. You guys want some answers, so we're just going to give you the answers. Whatever happens just has to happen, because at this point you just got, I don't know. It's just, this whole situation is real fucked up though.
They left her, she left her hanging. She left her hanging. That's what happened. Danny Hand was forced to come with that sooner than she wanted to. That's the truth. Her hand was forced by that Discord. Like I said, Rannb left her hanging because she didn't do what she was supposed to do. But it's out here. You hear Rannb say it herself. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, the content with Loose Cannon and them is alarming. It is alarming. And it's worth at least being, you know, being I don't know how I want to say it. It's worth noting. It's worth have heard that content, but you can't just go by that. Like, they need to play some, and they record everything. So I would doubt, I seriously doubt that if that was a conversation that he had with her, you know, that they didn't record it. Now, there's a strong possibility that Sharice has yet to put it out or drop it or anything like that, because she do have some love and respect for Rannb, in a protective kind of way. But here's what I'm saying. Rannb, you knew that man had a conversation about that girl's child that's 8 years old. That you know that firsthand. You're a preacher's daughter, right? She's a preacher's daughter. When did preacher daughters do that? When did they start doing that? I understand supporting your man, you know, through the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's wicked. They didn't say nothing about wicked. For a man to suggest some shit like that as a sacrifice at that, a child, joking or otherwise, is wicked. She was a preacher's wife. Okay. A preacher's wife. And you stand and you support that. That's wicked. And like you say, you have kids yourself. You got daughters. You got babies. The world is hearing this now. The jig is up. If this ain't the time to save your motherfucking soul, then when is? Like, let's be real, but that shit is alarming to me. Because it's not just this, right? This situation. Like, what about all the ones we don't know nothing about? You know what I'm saying? What about the shit we don't know? That's predatory behavior. Clear cut. If he don't get locked up for anything else, it should be that. That's the type of person you need off the streets. You gotta be really sick in your head to even play like, for you to think that, to play with that. If she said that to you, if your next words ain't what the fuck and hang up, then I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what you. I'm off the phone right away. Somebody need to talk to her. It ain't that serious. The diaper game is just, it ain't real. It ain't that serious. Yeah. That shit is different to me. I don't think enough attention is held on R&B. And you know, I don't owe R&B no allegiance, right? I don't owe anybody no allegiance in that regards. However, I do feel like me and Danny have built up stock together. And I support Danny. And I feel like you just left her hanging. You just left her out to dry. That shit was foul in itself. That girl had to feel that pressure and waffle with doing the right thing and protecting her fucking friend. And Danny ain't we're not talking about somebody my age. We talking about she's young. Young, smart, intelligent. A real leader. In her own right. She's not dumb. She's not slow by a long shot. But you put her in a compromising situation. That's not real friendship. That's fuck shit. That's what I think. But Danny handled it. She handled it the way you're supposed to handle it. She did what was right. She put it out there. She thought about that kid and future kids, and not just her friendship with someone who doesn't return the favor, who just leaves you hanging. I really thought that shit was foul as fuck. That you just left her hanging like that. You didn't do what was right. I'm looking for something real quick. Yeah, that's not a joking situation. That shit was that was different. Yeah, that was different. Trust the people from the other side. Okay, no. And like I said, I don't hear enough people saying, "Damn R&B, how you still sitting over there? You need an exit plan." We talking 6 months ago. You still ain't got that exit plan together yet. But you need help. Blink twice. You know? What do we need to do? Blink twice. Okay. This is oh, yeah. All right, I'm gonna play one more thing because I got a lot of people in here rocking with your boy. I was gonna end this, but we're gonna play Wack 100 trying to spin. When Danny smacked him with this, he turned it to the Spin King. Yeah, that nigga got the spinning. Hold on, let me get the link. Is that the right link, though? Yeah, I would just grab it from here. So, yeah, he got to spinning. Hey, Henny in the building. What up, Henny? I rock with Danny. Yeah, me too. That's my teammate right there. Super smart, super intelligent. Her and Phoenix, Fire and Ice. Dude, they do a hell of a job on Clubhouse. Doing what they do. Great chemistry together. Two strong women who hold it down. So salute to both of them queens. We're gonna listen to this audio. Central Gray, what it do, man? What it do? He was Harlem shaking, wasn't he? Boy, that nigga. Yo, I ain't never seen that dude so nervous. And when him and Danny finally got to address each other, man, Danny knifed so much shit up. She dropped Nisha and bumpy picture in the mix of all the shit going on. She dropped that picture damn near shut Clubhouse down, and she kept smacking him with the truth. He said, I don't want, no, we don't want you to play none of that chopped up and edited content. That chopped up and edited. That's when you know. That's when you knew. You had to be a goddamn fool not to hear that nigga say that and know for sure. If you had any little doubt, when you heard him say that, when you heard him say, nah, we don't want y'all to play. Yeah, play the audio, but none of that chopped up and edited shit. What was chopped up and what was edited? She played start to finish, her and Rannb talking on that phone. You can hear Rannb talk. You mean she AI'd it? She AI'd Rannb voice? Nigga, them is Rannb words. What's Wack's whole mantra? Here, man, I'm gonna play the tape, man. Let you fight yourself. That's all Danny did. She dropped the audio and said, here, nigga, fight yourself. Fight yourself. Now you screaming this chopped up edited. Yeah, man. You a sick ass individual. Your days is numbered. But let's play this content. So this here is Wack 100 PR team trying hard through the night. I wrote the damn title. Trying hard through the night to clean up Wack 100 and Rannb 8-year-old allegations. Wow. Hey, is Wack on this audio? I don't remember. But anyway, man, we're gonna play it from that ultra talented Stand on the Media. Let's get to it. We're gonna fast forward his intros though, cause he do go a little long with it. Like, goddamn, and disregard that underworld troll bullshit. Yeah, we don't care about that bullshit.
He is out, my nigga, and I gotta make it comfortable for her and the child.
Listen to this.
Now let's be serious. What is the site?
Real quick. This is the collective, I think, that whack ass woman I was talking about that want to be like the district but can't even compete, where they can't compare. This is that room, I think, and they are in here trying to spin that audio that Danny Novo smack Wack with across the world. Let's go.
Sacrifice. What is he to gain off of a woman on Clubhouse? What the fuck? That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying?
I said it. Niggas don't use their brains. I said this bitch, baby show.
I mean, but it's content. This is.
So y'all feel like the word sacrifice never came from Wack?
Listen,
I'm gonna let this jump.
And let me tell you something. If it is this. He's saying, hey, if you leave from there to here, because it could be a finesse, you know how niggas play, whatever he could have even did. I don't know. He's gonna say you're gonna have to make a sacrifice. You're gonna have to make a sacrifice, not to sacrifice to no weird ass ritual. Sacrifice your child away from his child or the family or his daddy or this or that. You have to say, we talking about moving you to a whole other state. We don't know what child support is. You don't know what's going on. So you're gonna have to say, hey, you come out here, it's gonna be a sacrifice. But a person that don't like somebody's going, oh, it's a sacrifice to a kid. Oh, that's some crazy shit. How do you, like, come on, my nigga, like, let's be serious. That's just me, I'm not saying.
You know I was on board with that from the beginning.
But I do think where she's pissed off at is that he fucked or he didn't fuck. I'm not gonna put that on that man, but she's adequately keeps saying you fucked that ugly, and then you listen to her, that ugly bitch, that
come
like
on, G.
She's pissed at that.
Play the audio.
Disgusting. It's a real woman, bro.
You still gotta realize though, the word sacrifice came from Rannb out of Wack mouth.
Okay, listen, sacrifice.
He said, look, babe, this bitch can sacrifice her kids. So understandably, right,
bro,
wherever that came from, that came out of his mouth.
Get this Hollywood shit out of your mouth.
But you don't know that for sure. She could have been paraphrasing. She could have summed up what he said and took it as a sacrifice. That don't mean he said it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
Unless you hear that man say them words, you can't say he said that.
But when a woman, if you trying to move, hold on, Aziz, if you trying to, we talking about a nigga who may have adequately money to move somebody out of the country, out of the state. Like, listen, bro. When I say sacrifice, that means that, hey, if I'm telling my girl or
drop everything,
or you finna or you finna sacrifice for this bitch and her kid, nigga. Yeah. You finna
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to these goofies. Listen to these goofies.
to make this shit comfortable and sweet for this nigga.
These niggas goofies.
Hell no. You finna sacrifice what the fuck going on in this motherfucker. That's why she said I ain't even got what's going on in my life. Right. You sacrificing this bitch or this bitch, whatever, what's going on in my life. I ain't gonna say
Okay, well let's listen to what R&B said, because they saying a different type of sacrifice. Let's listen to R&B.
And then the name got my red flag go up because I was like, why does he be so comfortable? What kind of conversation? You know how I go into executive mode with his dad because he's telling himself a lot. Right. What kind of conversation you and her had to make her say that she would sacrifice her daughter?
Did she just say to what type of count to sacrifice her daughter? Ain't that? Let's hold on.
Right. You told her some petty shit. You know what I'm saying?
You told her some petty shit. Now, which petty is she talking about? We all know what petty she's talking about, but you know they're gonna try to spin that also. So let's listen again.
Like for her to say something like that, to even you don't say nothing like that to a man if y'all ain't had those type of conversations.
Right. But that's why I said I already peep game, because she tried to say her words was R&B was R&B's idea. She said she want my daughter to be sacrificed. You got to make a sacrifice for the queen. But I can't tell her. I already know from you. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it like that. Now, because if I would have told her like that, she gonna be like, well, bitch, what conversation you have with R&B?
How did any of that sound like Wack 100 talking about you gonna make a sacrifice by way of moving from where you at to come move where I'm at? Where did they get any of that from? Because they're listening to the same audio that I just played for y'all just now. That same exact audio is what they're listening to. So how did they get that out of what we just heard right there? Let's listen to them.
You right. That nigga said, since when did the word sacrifice automatically mean motherfucking sex, bro? What? Hey, that's that nigga. Hello.
What?
Bruh. Comfortable. We talking about a nigga with money. Listen, bro. We not talking about no nigga going like, listen, bro. When you got money to buy, you move another bitch from another state to this state or whatever and hide or play with this bitch. You making a sacrifice, nigga. You making sure this girl straight, her kids straight. She got transportation. She got this. Her bills paid. So you sacrificing what the fuck we got going on for this bitch? That's how a woman think, bro. So I don't think now. I don't know.
So they're saying that that's what R&B was saying. That's what they say. That's what they say R&B meant. We're gonna play them again, but I just want to get to it again. One more time. Just show how stupid they is. Let's give them the credit that they deserve for being meat riders and dummies. Niggas over here pacifying petty shit. Giving passes. Defending someone on some petty shit.
Why does he be so comfortable? What kind of conversation? You know how I go into executive mode with his dad because he's telling himself a lot. Right. What kind of conversation you and her had to make her say that she would sacrifice her daughter? Right. You told her some petty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for her to say something like that, to even, you don't say nothing like that to a man if y'all ain't had those type of conversations.
Facts. You don't say that type of stuff to no. Oh, I'm pausing the wrong thing. You don't say that type of stuff to no man unless y'all had them type of conversations. None of that sounded like uprooting you to a whole nother area. By sacrifice. That shit didn't make no sense. But let's listen to him some more.
Be the judge of the jury, but in my mind, I think the sacrifice is you putting too much responsibility on this bitch. But these niggas, and this is my thing though. They say we keep skipping over the audio, so please get these audio niggas they phone call, please. Just come on, G. Shit, let's get this shit out the way.
We know that. And she only told me that because remember she was paranoid about the whole indigo shit. She thought he was setting her up when I think we was having a conversation in the morning show or some shit like that. And she was real paranoid. She was like,
please let me join your guild. I want to be a part of a team. I know you are a.
But the girl I already know, I knew. But I couldn't tell her I knew and how I knew because that's what she gonna ask. But either which way. I'm like, bitch. Either which way, because how you gonna say that and you a whole mother too? That was the only thing that saved her from me cussing her ass out at the time, but when she tried to put the shit on you, she tried to say, oh, it was Rannb's idea, and then he said what he was gonna do.
Yeah, shit to do with that conversation. Not nothing. You hear me? Not a word.
Bitch, I already knew. But she had already told me they had a conversation before they even put you in on it.
Right. Yeah, they had a conversation. He called me laughing because he was like, baby, you're not going to believe this shit. This shit is crazy. That's what he said. And I was like, what happened? He said, this bitch said she could sacrifice her daughter. So when she said that, I was like, how old is she? I don't even think she told me how old the girl was. Because I literally couldn't believe it. And I told your ass.
Yep.
You was the first person. So if it was my idea, bitch, I'm not gonna play with no kids like that.
And I'm already knowing. That's why I said it was some shit they had already talked about.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
But she had so much hate for you at the time. She, you know what I'm saying? You know when you're trying to lessen up the harm it caused, like your part and involvement in it. I'm like, bitch, we ain't slow. You was gonna give your daughter up for that spot in Congo that you thought you was finna have.
Give her up.
You let the nigga G you. He played you.
Let the nigga G you. Meaning hard R&B.
On my spot, ho. I'm still waiting on all these promises he promised me, bitch.
Me leave it behind.
So good luck with that.
But she got more than one kid though. Why would she say daughter?
I said, baby, listen.
She's younger.
I'm not gonna feel every time you want to mention this bitch. Listen, go spend as much time you need to spend with her.
Okay, so
Y'all go with.
So giving up your daughter to go kick it, ain't that sacrificing her?
That's a fact.
Yo, but hold on.
Yeah, but then it could have been also.
I'm gonna say this too as well. If somebody gonna say they sacrificing their kids, they're not gonna laugh about it right after. They gonna that would have been a whole different reaction. You feel me?
But then I think when
Don't y'all think?
I think when R&B says you gonna, it could have been meaning that your daughter to go, like, come on, my nigga, like that means just say she's a mother, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You mean you talking about taking your kids from their family to a whole nother country?
Detroit.
It was another state.
That's
but a
why,
country? Come
for
on,
these
my
niggas
nigga,
that keep
that's
saying this,
serious.
that's why she used the word as quick as she did. She said, that's
Yeah.
disturbing.
Yeah.
That's disturbing to a mother who has children and said that you will leave your children for a nigga.
Never said children
that
though.
you don't even know.
It said daughter, child.
Bro, do it matter? Do it matter on the point we making? Why do it matter?
Young.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it matters, right? I'm gonna tell you why it matters, right? Because we're speaking about a specific child, a daughter that we know.
We know.
We're not speaking about leaving the children.
Listen. That it's probably the
Man said
youngest,
give
bro.
up.
But teenagers are self-sufficient, so you ain't gotta worry about no
youngest.
teenager. Maybe it's the girl that she gotta take care of.
And then she could be saying,
You cutting
going to a whole nother nigga, you don't really, a whole nother country.
You cutting in and out, bro.
Like, you know how women, if my shit cut out, is it still?
You good,
How you good now, bro?
You know how a woman could be like, yo, you gonna sacrifice, R&B could have said that, you gonna sacrifice your children, your child to go to a whole nother country with a nigga you don't even know?
So much confusion. back then with this conversation. So many interpretations of this audio that is not complicated to understand. But that's okay. That's why we have it right here. Let's replay it and let's listen.
Her words was,
Let's go back.
stand up.
I'm sorry.
Bitch. And then it made a red flag go up because I was like, why was he be so comfortable? What kind of conversation? You know how I go into executive mode with his dad because he's telling himself a lot. Right. What kind of conversation you and her had to make her say that she would sacrifice her daughter? Right. Told her some petty shit.
What type of conversations could y'all have had that would make her think about sacrificing her daughter? The first sentence out of her mouth tells you everything that you about to listen to. How did they get that first sentence misconstrued with a sacrifice, meaning moving to another country, moving a woman and her child to another country? That's not a conversation that's not normal. And if you think about it, if this is something that's not normal, this is how it would kind of sound like being explained. Boy, to have you scratching your head like, huh? Because that's exactly what it did for me, but not for them. Let's listen to the actual audio again, a little bit more. Let's listen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for her to say something like that, to even, you don't say nothing like that to no man if y'all ain't had no type of conversation.
You don't say that type of shit to no man unless y'all had those type of conversations. What? Moving? Why would that be something that would be odd? An odd conversation like that. That would make Rannb question that deeply. If it's just about moving, uprooting to another country. Let's go.
Because she tried to say her words was R&B was R&B the idea. She said she want my daughter to be sacrificed. You got to make a sacrifice for the queen. But I can't tell her. I already know from you. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it like that.
R&B. I keep pausing the wrong video. She said you could have told her R&B ain't say no shit like that. That what they're talking about right now. It don't even align with what y'all are trying to make it seem like it really is. It don't even align. This was nasty work by you collectibles. Very nasty work. Let's go.
Like, what would be the logical sacrifice of
Wavy Dave?
Makes sense,
bro, Wavy Dave, go get the fucking clip, G. You pissing me off. You said that's still not the beginning. Go get it. Because obviously niggas can't find it. If Nisha look for it, she play audio. If Deuce look for it, he play audio. Can you please get the YouTube clip, my nigga? Stop telling us we didn't play the whole fucking clip if y'all can't drop the clip. If you can't drop the clip, then obviously it's nowhere to be found, gang. We would have to go back to that room, and I don't think that room even got a replay.
The shit is just obvious.
Bro, right, listen to me. I don't even think that room had a replay when she played that. So how the fuck is we supposed to get the whole phone call clip if it's not on the internet and she didn't have a replay?
But
like my nigga,
it's on the internet.
If it was some crazy shit,
it just don't be making no sense.
But that's splee. But at the end of the day, it was no blase. It just seemed like a concerned mother. Like, why the fuck ain't somebody right mind with a nigga that you don't even know or may have fucked once and take your kid from their family and parent, like daddy and all that, to a country, to a whole nother country with a nigga you don't even know. Then she looking like, nigga, I ain't even got my shit yet, so I don't even believe this shit. What the fuck going on? Listen to her dialect. Listen to R&B, bro. You gotta pay attention to the woman.
Hey, Detroit, this why it's disturbing to me, though, right?
Bro,
This why it's disturbing to me, right?
Sacrificing no child, nigga.
Look at the
Because
thief.
we just made the statement earlier, right, that she was sacrificing and leaving her family, right? Right. That was that was what we were saying earlier, right? Now we're talking about a specific child. That's what makes it like
because the
other
child grown, bro. They're probably
they not grown. They all young children.
Listen, sir. Listen. If you're gonna
Listen to
run
him.
her off like you Cinderella and lost your slipper like this, the prince, you're gonna take your youngest child.
I was about to say that. It's so many variables to that. Hold on, Detroit. It's so many variables to this shit. Say she got a middle-aged child, a child as a teenager, maybe about to go away to college or going to college, and you got a little.
Ain't no other child like 19 or 20 other dogs.
Bro, trip on what I'm saying. If she was to leave, she would keep the small child, and he probably would take care of the middle child because it's probably stable somewhere.
Right. Guess what?
You get what I'm saying?
Context clues. Pay attention to the root.
As is, you keep saying all that. Tell me where you heard some child pedophilia shit come in. Because you still ain't saying that.
I ain't saying nothing about pedophilia. I'm just talking about it's
so what's the issue here?
It's disturbing to hear men talk about a woman and her child. First you moving her out now.
So what, niggas?
What's wrong with moving a bitch out? What's wrong with that?
You know what I mean? Niggas lot of hoes and they think that.
Bro, if a nigga,
it's not about how many niggas do whatever they doing.
Hold on, let me say this. As is, if a nigga take your bitch with your kid and he talk to your bitch and talk your bitch into moving and leaving and getting rid of her marriage, divorcing you, and taking y'all youngest child with her, that is no longer your bitch and probably never was, my dude.
Facts.
What is you talking about?
But that's not. Y'all asked me what was my problem. I'll tell you that was my problem in this conversation.
Well,
that's it.
I ain't want no shit. Open up your third eye, goofy.
Like, what the fuck? Why we mad at a nigga doing what niggas doing? A nigga obviously not doing what he supposed to be doing. Because if the nigga if she entertaining that nigga, then he obviously not what he doing as a man. He not doing what he supposed to do as a man. Like my nigga, she entertaining that nigga on the app, gang.
Right. If the nigga Wack, I don't fuck her. Fuck. Who give a fuck? But at the end of the day, R&B mad that and think that's the root of the shit. And then whoever added clip with no.
You want to make bro?
We can't put no pedophilia on no nigga if you ain't heard that.
Man,
have you heard some pedophilia shit?
The only
don't put that on no nigga.
Especially when the only person we know to fucking date. Can y'all hear me? The only person we know today allegedly that put this out and said this is the same motherfucker on the clip we just heard saying out of her mouth what that lady told her. So once again, we gonna circle all the way back around to this motherfucker. When was she telling the truth about what that lady told her then? Or what the lady just told her recently? Which one were you telling the truth about? That's still the question. Because you said two different things. You said the lady told you he was on some weird shit with her kid and one of her kids. Then in this clip, long time ago, you motherfucking buck up and say on the stage with the lady there and Wack there and all parties involved there. You say the lady told you that she was going to leave with her child. So which one is it? Which one is it? And then when y'all look, when y'all answer that question, please tell me how you know that. Please tell me how you know that for a fact. That's what we should work off from now on. Which one is it? Because we got her herself. Nobody pressured her. Nobody put a fucking hand in her back like she was a puppet and made her say that shit. She said that's what the lady told her to their face. And then when she got around from all the parties involved and no longer was around them in those circles, she said the lady said something totally different. So this shit smell fishy to me. Man, come on now.
Well,
if she was there the first time, why she wasn't there the second time? The only person missing is the lady.
Hey,
come on, gang.
KS, from my understanding, right, it's some more audio and it's some more text messages.
Bro, where is it at?
Listen,
where is it at? This is about a kid. Y'all keep playing like it's content. It's not fucking content, gang. It's about a child.
That's how they plan. They already
that shit sick. These niggas sick, gang. Who would do that? Who play like that?
Hey, KS, let me ask you a question, right? If you already got a whole side, you got 100 plus people sitting in the room, why would you pull the whole gun, my nigga?
Man,
So what is you waiting for? You should have already did that and destroyed the whole
talk,
shit.
nigga, talk.
Cause everybody negating your shit, nigga. Okay, he go to audio, play the whole shit, run the whole room, nigga, and destroy the nigga. If you feel that way, what the fuck you holding on to it for? And then if that's the case, you ain't a good friend because you holding on to some shit where this nigga's supposed.
I wish Danny was here to answer that question. But I believe it was because if she had did that, a lot of people that she was still cool with, rocking with, supported, that was desperately trying to get out of there but feel they couldn't, would have got caught up in that rapture. They would have got a lot of issues would have came their way if she was to just go full guns blazing like that. So she moved strategically the way she should have moved. If she would have just flat out put it out there right out the gate like they wanted her to do, he would have found a way to deny it, spin it. What he tried to do when she did it, but she had him do it on her time. She didn't move on his time. And it kept it in the algorithm a whole lot longer. And it had him walking on eggshells for a very long time. I think she handled it exceptionally well. It was just the people out there, the naysayers that didn't want to believe these other fucks who had hidden agendas. We're talking about a room that says that they're independent. They don't answer the Wack. They do their own thing. They move at their own accord. You're listening to these dudes, a room full of these people sitting here caping for a nigga who don't give a damn about them. I wonder how they feel about this audio today. I wonder if they would still cap the way that they doing on this audio today. This was 5 months ago. Word on the street is Wack don't even go over there to y'all room like that no more.
Supposed to be getting penalized.
That's just what I heard though. You can get that from me.
Hey, Detroit, from my understanding, right?
Do this. Why hold it to you? Why hold it club no more? When you get out the club, now you
Could they said
Big district shit.
Danny was a op. Danny said, hey, hold on, bro. I don't care. Danny was a op, nigga. Danny said she was up under. She was a op, nigga. When I was running rooms, nigga. She said, nigga, I'm a op, nigga. You met me as a op, and I'ma always be a op, nigga. She a op, nigga. I know how she works.
Okay.
She's smooth.
Right, that's fine. But,
So what I'm saying,
from
nigga,
what
I
I was
think that R&B just mad that he fucked, nigga. That's it.
I'm gonna end that one right there, man. I just seen that clip and I couldn't remember who that was, who was Wack's PR team at the time to clean that up. I forgot it was them because they say they're independent. They don't work for Wack. They're not ran by Wack. They're the collectibles. The collectibles. Yeah, they're the collectibles. Yeah, man. How y'all doing? Y'all hated on my channel so much. How you like us now? Didn't I tell you? I did tell y'all, didn't I? I thought I told you. Mr. Packout, though. I told you, Mr. Packout. See, you can't, the real is going to always survive, bro. Always. Through all the hate and the fuck shit and the fake plays and the doxing and all that bullshit, I'm going to always reign supreme. Because who I am is an open book. I don't got nothing to hide. I'm a grown-ass man. And what I do has meaning and purpose. I'm not doing it just for a check, for notoriety. Damn sure ain't doing it for clout. It's important. And I always encourage more people to share their voice. Because it's very much needed. We are at war. I've been on live for a long time. So I'm going to end this, man. He played with himself a lot. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Salute to the lot. Salute to the team, man. Salute to everybody, man, that pulled up, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we ran that content with the 8-year-old, man. I really would hope some of y'all clip that up and run that, get that out there in that algorithm, man. You know? and then put it side by side with what Loose Cannon said, you know? Because what Loose Cannon said was interesting, you know? But what I can say is what Danny put out, that is, you're hearing that firsthand from his girl. Verifiable. What Loose Cannon is saying, I don't know. I'm not sure if he has the audio to that. Would love to hear that audio. Sharice Mills, if you out there, if you're listening, might be time for you to drop that audio. Maybe today. You want to shake up the internet. That's how you do it. If you're new to my channel, you made it all the way this far. We appreciate you, man. Do me a favor, though. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. Leave a comment in this video. Please share this video. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when we drop videos. Today is Pay It Forward Monday. All I'm asking for is an act of kindness to anybody. It doesn't matter if you know them or not. Family, co-worker, I don't care. Neighbor. Just do an act of kindness, not because you have to, just because you want to and you can. Appreciate that, man. Keep your head on the swivel, man. We are at war. I hope y'all understand this. Yeah, old boy's on the ropes, but he's not out. And you have to remember, he will go to whatever lengths he needs to get himself from going to jail. Because if he went to jail, he'd be DOA. It would just be a matter of time. And remember, Whitey Bulger, he got took out right away. He didn't even get to make it to PC. I'm just saying. He don't want to go behind there. There's a lot of skeletons in them closets. A lot of people he set up. A lot of people he rolled over on to save his own skin. He may even, take himself out before he does that one. And I did hear, oh, that audio's on my phone though. I can't play it for y'all. Because I did get some audio from himself this morning. But anyway, it ain't nothing. Just him and another dude going back and forth, but I forgot where he said he's at. He's overseas, he's out of the country. If I'm not mistaken. Not just out of town, but out of the country right now. I didn't hear, do anybody know if he made any announcements that he was going overseas for the diaper company or to make a big move? Did anybody hear that? I was actually shocked to hear that. I didn't get any wind of that. Usually, there's a whole press run when he's doing something like that. Did anybody hear anything about him going out of the country? That's interesting. Yeah. Let's pay it for a word post. My Cash App is at the top of my video, bro. Yeah, Cash App stay at the top of my my video. But there's somebody out there that's hungry that may need that money a little more than me. Go ahead and give it to them. Appreciate it. Yeah. Anyway, if y'all can tell me in the comment section, and the ones who hit me on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram, tell me, man, did y'all hear anything about him leaving the country? It's getting Spooky Johnson out here in these streets, man. You don't think he can fly? I don't know. I'm just going off of his words. I don't know how he got there. Flew, swam, boat, shuffled. I don't know. Cargoed. I don't know. I just know he said it this morning out of his own mouth that he's out of town. I wish I could play the audio because I got it, but it's on my phone and I can't. I would have to disconnect and all that. I don't feel like doing all that. I put it on the USB, and then he ain't really talking about nothing. He just arguing with somebody, so it ain't nothing major. But he did say in that audio he was out of town. He was out of he was out the country. I can't remember where it was at though. Maybe let me just say something real quick, man, because that's gonna drive me crazy. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, if you got something to do, you can go. I'm just gonna try to see if I can listen to this audio real quick and find out where he said he was at real quick. But if you got just somebody else live, you need to go support him, man. Go support him, man. I appreciate you rocking with me, though. You know what I'm saying? Not rocking against me. You feel me? You like that? I like you rocking with me and not against me. You know what I'm saying?
All you gotta do is
Y'all can hear that, right?
compliments from other people. All you gotta. But now when bitches compliment me around they nigga, I can't even entertain it because bitch, you trying to lie me for a threesome, you nasty shit. Right. It's some tricky shit. Yeah. It's like some nasty ass trick to it.
Oh, that's what it is, man. Oh, I'm still on Clubhouse. That's why I'm like, why I keep hearing Clubhouse in the background? I'm still on District 13. Salute to the road. Salute to the road. I'll be back. But look though,
all you gotta do is send it, or he come out. He don't
look at Gates. Gates calling this nigga
I'm gonna show him, but I can tell him.
Man, how the hell do I get to the what the fuck is it at? Yeah, that's crazy. If you would let me know. Oh, there you go.
You wanna do a charity boxing match, nigga? You wanna do Here we go with the clout. No. I'm gonna whoop your ass right there on the asphalt. You don't wanna do that. Cause I'll knock your ass out in front of all your power. We gonna put it on tape. It's on camera. Knock your ass out in front of all your power. Gates, here it go. Here go the truth. Shape ass bitch. Here go the truth now, Gates. Here go the truth now, Gates. Can we do a charity? Fuck your charity. Misguide, motherfucker. I'm gonna guide y'all the right way. What? I don't even know you. Why are you even paying attention to me? Hey, listen. When I come out there, if I don't know you. Why are you paying attention to me? You fat, weak, bald-headed, pie-faced bitch. He didn't even give his baby mama this attention yesterday. He didn't give her
I can't. Oh, I can see if y'all can hear me. Now, let me see.
Suck her fingers in your ass. Okay, that's what you say. Put that on your dead ass mama. You talking to a gangster? Put that on your mama. Bitch ass up. Put that on your mama. Sis ass nigga. Put that on your mama. Put that on your mama. That happened. Wow. Put that on your mama. It didn't happen. You faggot. Put that on your mama.
Oh wow.
Put that on your mama. You said put that on your mama. It didn't happen, bitch. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You ain't put on your mama. Put that on your mama. So everybody know he's a sister faggot ass nigga on my mama. You's a faggot.
I'm just trying to get to where he say where he at.
You just blew that bitch right the fuck up. I know, and that's why I'm gonna kill you, bitch. You just said the wrong. You ain't gonna kill nothing, nigga.
Oh wow.
That's why your older brother was fucking your mama. Half his cum is still in her ass on the next round. Now get mad about that. Y'all be talking about this nigga no information. Get mad about that. Nigga, I'm the oldest nigga. I ain't no older brother. You stupid. Okay then, nigga. It was you fucking her then. Brother, you stupid faggot bitch. And you was the one fucking her. You just talking, nigga. Fuck that old lady on her deathbed.
Oh wow.
Why you fuck your mom on her deathbed?
Oh wow.
Why did you fuck your mom on her deathbed?
Oh,
Why
wow.
did you stick dick in your mom on her deathbed? I know that's right.
See how sick-minded he is.
I'm just asking you a question. I know that's right, little bitch. Little bitty bitch.
Little bitty bitch. I know that's right, little bitty bitch. That was funny.
Listening to YouTube, 5'3". You keep on listening to YouTube. This nigga know what he does, Gay. He didn't listen to 1,000 hours of YouTube. Everything he's saying is shit on YouTube. Is check faggot ass nigga. That's what Gay. Okay, so when you coming out here?
Here we go.
I'm the real OG nigga. Okay, when you coming out here? When are you coming out here? Hey, Gay, I promise to God, my mama, that nigga will not show up. I'ma pull up, nigga. When are you coming out here? I'm pulling up to Fat Burger, nigga, in that same spot, nigga. Fat Burgers. Fat Burgers is everywhere, stupid. Which one? That's like saying McDonald's out here. That's like saying McDonald's, nigga. When you coming? I know that's right.
I know that's right.
When you coming? Hey, listen. Hey, look, girl. When are you
Wack about to say where he at.
I'm gonna call Gate and let him know that, so it could be on record and prove that you faggot ass nigga. You ain't gonna do shit. You feel what you gonna do? Send somebody? You ain't gonna come yourself, cause I'll knock your fat ass out.
Hey, bro, the day a nigga dictate my
Wack trying to get the nigga info so he can look the nigga up.
Hey, Gay,
listen, man.
Where they find these niggas at out here?
Knock you out. You said
When another nigga think
What'd you say, These niggas still calling this sick ass nigga
you a dick sucker. That's why I think I can dictate you, cause you a dick sucker, bitch.
He did tell Loose Cannon he be the godfather to his baby too.
You called me over here. So
Yeah.
I could have been dead. You know how many times, every time. Yeah, but Gay, listen. You think I'm gonna call you?
I would have been dead. I just finally gave him what he wants.
Look, for a nigga,
he always listen to me, cause he gonna keep talking. He always talk about you. He always talk shit about you. So I said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm finna just go and get him in here, bro, so you can get it off the shit, bro. And you can just go and tell him yourself, bro. Cause I'm tired of hearing it, bro.
You don't think that kind of gay though? Like every day you talking about a stranger, you don't know.
You don't take 2 fingers in your ass, gay bitch.
Bars.
Bars. Bruh. What man has these conversations?
When I see you, I'ma knock your ass out, bitch.
Bars.
Nigga sound like he got Down syndrome or something.
I know your mammy sound like she got Down syndrome.
Your mammy sound like she ain't got nothing.
Your mammy
that bitch dead as a motherfucker. Your mammy ain't got no life in her dead ass.
Bitch, shut your gay ass.
Wack sound defeated.
Wound up in a casket. Worms wearing her ass out. That bitch got worms coming out her ears.
That's right.
Your mammy don't sound like nothing. You can hear your mammy's voice on Mammy's Day, could you?
When I come out there,
could you? Could you? Could you hear her voice yesterday on Mammy's Day? Fuck no. Dead ass bitch. That dead ass bitch.
You hear what I said? Hey, you hear what I said?
Dumb dead bitch.
Hey, Wack, you hear what I said?
She's a dumb dead bitch.
You hear what I said, Wack?
Bitch running around here with a third bitch died, couldn't read right. How your mama died, couldn't read right? You mad because she didn't read you no bedtime stories, nigga? Is that what it is? You mad because that deaf, dumb bitch didn't read you no bedtime stories, little nigga?
I can hear you.
Little nigga, you hear me? You mad because your dumb ass mama couldn't read you no fucking Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat stories, huh? Is that why you mad, nigga?
You mad because you still sucking Adam dick?
Wow.
A white man dick.
What Adam got to do with this? God, what this nigga just said?
That's what you doing. You sucking his dick. That's the only thing you got right now. You don't got no artist, no nothing. You fake ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass.
Hold on. What are you talking about? Bruh. Do you know what a catalog is, nigga?
Who is he talking about?
Do you know what a catalog is, stupid?
Weak, fat, chub ass.
You telling me this dude right here screams this every day about me?
You fat, weak bitch. That's what I'm telling you, nigga.
This nigga's angry. God.
Yeah, I'm real angry. Bitch. I don't like snitches, nigga.
That nigga angry, boy.
Till I hate snitches, nigga.
Whatever this nigga ain't gay. Hey, gay, for me to have this respect for the strangers, I'm a bad man.
You said what now?
For me to have this type of effect on this nigga, I'm a bad man.
Bruh. Yeah, I know you're a system. No, you're a system man. You're not a bad man. You're a system man. I hate sisters, nigga.
Hey, bro.
Let that be clear.
I bet he didn't tell his. He don't spend this type of energy on his own.
Bitch ass nigga. I can't stand sisters, nigga. I got a problem with you, sister ass nigga.
Well, when you gonna pull up, huh?
There's a lot of gay. There's a lot. I said Wack gay, but there's a lot of people that gay on here, bro.
I got a problem.
I'm not. First of all, gay. Ain't nothing gay about me, nigga. Let's clear that up right now.
That was hilarious.
I clearly just said. But look, I clearly said not saying Wack is gay. I said not saying Wack is gay, but there's plenty of gay folks on here. Why you worried about it? That's what I said.
First of all, I don't know the nigga. I don't owe him no money. Maybe I took his bitch on that. Trolling, I don't know. I don't know nothing about the nigga.
Yeah, like last night, I think.
At all. I don't know this nigga. This is weird. For you to have this type of energy and you studying me on the internet, nigga, that's weird. I don't know this nigga. I don't follow this nigga nothing.
Do you remember where he said he was at? That's why I'm listening to it. Black Caesar.
But listen, I only pulled up because it's you. Me and Rannb in Colombia chilling, my nigga.
Oh, there we go.
For real, what y'all doing out there?
We in Colombia chilling, nigga.
What y'all doing out there?
Nigga, just chilling, nigga.
You
Enjoying the scenery. Spending some money.
You out there,
chilling, nigga. I don't know this nigga right here. I just pulled up because of you. I don't know. This shit is weird, though.
Shut your dick sucking ass up, nigga.
You just want you ain't gonna come out and play though. And
I'll be there. I'll be there 2 weeks.
Cause I send a nigga right at you, right where you at.
Hey, Gate. When I call you and you call this faggot ass nigga and he don't pull up, just like that other bitch ass nigga that pull up in Texas. Listen, man, you just know.
What part of Texas you in?
You feel me?
Where you at in Texas?
Where you at in Texas? I'm not in Texas, you stupid.
Well, where you at? Where you at?
Inbox, bitch. Mr.
What inbox?
Bitch.
I don't follow you, nigga.
Well, where them real gangsters at? Bring your stupid ass over here. I know that's right.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Anyway, he in Colombia. Yeah, white guy. I believe that too. 100%. Yeah, 100% believe that. That's what's so sick about this shit. Jay Prince don't speak on shit unless he really got the physics, man. Even Jay Prince was saying it recently, you know. These niggas is undercover, you know what? Look, me personally, I don't give a damn what you are, man. If that's what you want to do, that's your business. What you do in the bedroom ain't got shit to do with my bedroom. Handle your business is when you out here faking and perpetrating, acting like you ain't what you is. You know what I'm saying? And then you disrespecting the community because you want to cover up what you is, but secretly you all about the community because you don't feel like the people gonna embrace you. That's the problem. People too scared to be their motherfucking self. Everybody want to be something that they not. Like when God made you, he didn't make you good enough for something. Like God didn't know what he was doing. Number one, embrace who you are. Embrace self. Get reacquainted with self. Sometimes you can lose yourself within self. You get what I'm saying to you? Real shit. You can lose yourself within self. So you need to get reacquainted with yourself if you ain't already. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. Understand yourself. Teach yourself. And most importantly, be yourself. We up out of here, man. To Stand on the Media. I love everybody that pulled up, man. I love my team, man. I love all y'all for real. This ain't for fake for me. Y'all know that. I love all of y'all and I appreciate all of y'all. From the bottom of my heart, man. We gonna get it. Let's go.
Thank you.